All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer, Brandman, Brian the Grizzly. What's going on, guys?
No comment.
Yeah, it has been a long week.
No, I mean, some of the stuff that I watched. So I mean, adolescence. Fuck.
Oof.
I'm glad I ain't got no boys. Sorry.
I mean, girls too.
No, I'll kill them. So that's different. You know, my daughter's not gonna be outside 9 o'clock at night. I'll kill them. It's a black rule. When you little kids, the street light comes on, your ass is home. That's fine. So, that's known throughout time. You know, no matter what. Through when my parents were that age, at 9 o'clock at night, you outside.
Yeah,
it's 6:30. You're supposed to be home. How do I not know who my kids are? No, dang, I'm not worried about that.
At 13,
you must be lost your damn mind. 13.
Yeah. At 13.
Dude, I had to be in the house at 9 o'clock when I was 16. So, this is what it is. Like, this is the community, man. This is what you got to do. So I'm like, what the hell? So, you know, that, then Daredevil, exactly what I said was going to happen, like word for word. Exactly what I said. What was going to happen, happened exactly. You know, and then Breacher, fuck, that was a good finale. That was
the finale?
Fuck. It was a season finale.
It was the finale.
It was so good.
I did not. It completely slipped my mind. And I thought I had watched everything, and then you had text like later in the evening. I was like, oh, and Reacher too. I was like, fuck. And I love the season so far. Really love the season. So I was waiting for the finale. I mean,
that fight was epic.
That fight was amazing.
Oh, don't say that. I gotta watch it. Damn it.
Oh, that was so good. I don't know. I told you guys about Magazine Dreams. We could talk about that. That's something to talk about. Then the whole MCU thing. I was like,
definitely into that.
Fuck you. Why are you doing this for 2.5 hours?
Like, no. 5.5 hours.
Oh my god! Like, what is going on?
It was 5.5 hours long.
Yeah.
And then the kicker was, as soon as they were done with the 5.5 hour stream, they released the 2-minute fucking clip of all of it. It was so
what a dick move.
275 million views. It is the biggest live stream thing Marvel has ever done.
They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything.
That's the thing. If we got the 2-minute clip, oh, cool. I think everyone would be praising. It was awesome. It was cool. 2 minutes, 5.5 hours.
Why are they waiting 12 minutes?
12 minutes in between announcements.
Yeah. They could have waited a minute and a half, walked out, and put it out. Done. Got through it. They still would have got their hour-long stream. Who the cares? Oh my God. For that long, I was done. I was super done.
Yeah. But we're gonna get into all the names on it, because I thought that was cool, like finding out who's some of the characters are gonna be. So
I don't know if this is gonna be it. I wouldn't be surprised if we got surprised.
Yeah, didn't they say there were gonna be more reveals soon?
They did. This is not it. So,
which is crazy. 5.5 hours and we're not even done yet. I was like, what the fuck? It's so annoying. Yeah. But we'll get into that.
And guys, comic book people, the Ish.
Oh.
This is the Ish.
Oh,
is it?
One's out.
I'm telling you, it's so good. So good. Ultimate Spider-Man, it's so much better than everything else.
I gotta get the latest one. I started to go today, but didn't feel like it.
Have you read Absolute Flash yet?
I've not read Absolute Flash.
It's better than Absolute Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It's better than Batman. Absolute Flash is it. And if you didn't get it, like a lot of places are sold out.
Yeah.
A lot of places.
I think I sent you guys on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever? Whatever New Comic Book Day is.
Wednesday.
Was it Wednesday? It was the #1 selling Flash issue since 1987, I think I said.
Mm-hmm.
So which tells you a lot.
It came out the Wednesday before, and I already had 2 copies. Yeah, it's already pulled. So
yeah. Oh, so I need to read that.
That-
I just need to get caught up all on the absolute stuff and the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff.
And then, dude, we could talk about that the studio thing, but good lord.
Well, Batman, he didn't watch the last episode, so we can save it.
Oh,
But,
that's fine.
The first one.
right? I
There's
loved
only,
it. I absolutely loved the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I hated it.
Oh no,
Hated
it was so
totally.
funny, so goofy.
I did not laugh one time.
What? That
Not
second
one-
episode?
Not
That
one
second
time.
episode was so
Cringy?
like cringy,
I don't laugh at cringy
but also
stuff.
like funny.
I don't laugh at cringy stuff. Like things like cringy, just to me, it's just like okay,
because
so I was just like
somebody described it as like it's a like a cinephile's like dream of what it would be to like you kind of thing. So I was like, that's kind of like you gotta like separate like running a business and being a fan, and Seth Rogen's character doesn't know how to do that yet. So but but a bunch of people.
And then what about the Superman leak stuff? With a 5-minute trailer, not trailer, but
preview,
like little preview that they gave.
The one that's supposed to play before Minecraft.
Yep.
What is it out?
So they gave a lot of people a lot of like little samples and stuff like that. So there are a lot of people that already seen it.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it yet.
Me neither.
I heard it was good.
That's good.
I heard it was good. And you know what? I'll tell you if it was negative.
Oh yeah,
I heard it was. I heard it was good.
Yeah.
Like it
needs
I
to
like
be. I'm getting more hyped about it. Like I'm like, oh man, like kind of scared and excited at the same time because like scared because if this sucks, we're done. But I was excited because like it could be the start of the DC, like legit. So
I'm more on the let's wait and see side, but I find myself praying that it's good. Like, really hoping that this is good.
Yeah.
Like to a point where I might even buy a ticket to Minecraft just to see it. Maybe.
I just walk out before the movie starts.
The 5 minutes, like, all right, it was worth my time. I'm out.
Yeah, go watch another movie. That's funny. All right, let's get into some of these comments real quick. We got Fernando in the house. What's up?
What up, Fernando?
Collector Movie Man said, what are we doing tonight? We are said that looking forward to your live stream. I caught up on Daredevil Born Again. Ooh, yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. We need to get caught up reviewing it. So I also said pre-ordered the Sean Connery James Bond 4K Steelbooks box set. Nice. It's the first time ever on 4K. Went up for pre-order yesterday and it sold out within 2 hours. Dang. I mean, it's James Bond and Sean Connery is definitely considered like one of the more liked ones.
So I saw a box set with Sean Connery. I saw the same thing with what's his name before or Daniel Craig.
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, I saw a box set with him on 4K. I was like, oh, okay. We'll see.
Amazon trying to make that money.
Yeah.
One of the things a movie trailer I was wondering if we could check out. I got Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn. There's a new Leo movie coming out?
Yeah, it's a new one from Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh, yeah. And what? So it's got Paul Thomas Anderson directing with Leo and Sean Penn.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of it. I'm interested. Just
I thought we were going to look at Final Destination Bloodlines again. So.
That too.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, we'll check out some trailers for sure. Got Mama Bear in the house. What's up? We got Anzo.
Oh, the one battle after another. Gotcha. What up, Anzo?
Hey, Anzo.
I haven't heard that one yet. We got Ty in the house.
What up, Ty?
And then like to say he's reading Silo.
Good.
The Silo series.
Good. It's gonna go fast. It went really, really fast for me. I couldn't believe as much as I was like, I hate reading. I hate it. If it's not comic book, I don't like it. And I flew through it. Yeah.
You went pretty quick on it. So, but That's awesome. Fernando said, "I have 3 girls. It's very difficult."
I
3
got
girls?
2, man. I think 3 of anything is too much.
Yeah, I mean, because then you're outnumbered. So
3 dogs, 3 cats, 3 boys, 3 girls, 3 wives, 3 anything, 3
Just 3
houses,
kids.
3 anything, 3 jobs. Like there's nothing that 3 being in front of it doesn't make it much more difficult.
Yeah, but we'll definitely talk adolescence. It's an interesting conversation for sure. You know, and review for it.
Made me proud to be child free.
It just this
Don't gotta worry
world
about
is
that.
hard, but it talked about a lot about the world being hard in itself.
Yeah,
how do you raise kids in this world? And this is in England.
Yeah,
you know we're 10 times worse.
Yeah. Yeah, we got. Yeah, what's up? Ty said he's in going to Florida tomorrow. Florida. Nice,
cool.
What part of Florida? Let us know.
I got some colors down there, man. Let me know.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. That's right. Fernando said it was a huge waste of time talking about the Marvel stuff. Yeah. The cat thing could have been done in the email. I'm telling you, like the 2-minute was just a slap in the face. Like after people watched it for 5.5 hours, then just a 2-minute clip where there's no pauses. They just went through all the names. I was like,
that was a dick move.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Where was Spider-Man? Yeah. There's still a lot of people I think we're missing. There's like, there's still a lot of people we're missing. How many people?
I'm kind of inclined. There was like 24. As for Spider-Man, I'm kind of inclined to say hopefully not there, but I'm sure he'll show up.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be there.
To set the Spider-Man movie, yeah, he's probably gonna be there, but he might not be in the movie part. He might be in like a extra scene or something like that.
Yeah.
The dope absolute Batman is way better than all of them. That one is my favorite. Batman is my favorite. Wonder Woman's right there.
Absolute Flash, bro.
Yeah, but that just came out. That just came out. And it's still like 189,000 copies.
Came out like 10 days ago.
Yeah, that's close enough. Not a month ago. Yeah, so I got to check it out for sure. I got to check it out. We got Delta Dan in the house. What's up, Dan?
What's going on, Dan?
X-Men versus Avengers is going to be fire. That's what
it does seem
like looks like.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's going to be that. I don't know if it's going to be that yet. But we'll see. We'll see.
What if they set the whole movie of X-Men versus Avengers and Doom just kills them?
Just kills them all.
Like
they're about to fight and Doom just
kills all the X-Men.
Yeah. No, I wonder if it's gonna be. I think we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it a little bit when we get to it. Oh man, so definitely wait and see after the last few DC movies are supposed to be the best of best ever. Jeez. Man. And I wind up starting to watch The Flash again. And I think I turned it off. It was just like
I didn't really like it very much. It didn't do a whole lot for me.
In the words of Brandman, it was fine.
Yeah.
It's just I thought maybe on a rewatch I would have been more cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the part where he lost his power and he was doing the stupid run, I was like, I'm kind of over it. And that was what, halfway-ish through the movie.
Yeah, I was like, that's like
about the halfway mark. Yeah.
First hour. Hour and a half.
Yeah. Ty said I went live for 8 hours yesterday on Spaces. Had 250 people. Damn, 8 hours?
Cool.
Can you even go that long? Because I know, like on YouTube, it cuts you off after 5, I think.
No, I've done over 5. So
that's okay. Really?
One
time,
Twitch
you can go on for like a long time. Twitch has no thing.
I think it's 6 hours though.
Yeah, 6. Okay, because I know there is a limit on YouTube. It will cut you off, and that's why people have a lot of issues. They don't want to do 12 on YouTube.
It sounds like I know. I've gone
a good amount of time.
Actually, we've gone 6. on Anzo's stream, so I know it had to be longer than that.
Talking about From.
They're talking about From. Yep.
Yeah. That's
when you on so long, you kind of pray like, can we just finish anyway? I don't care if my computer just blows up right now. I'm fine.
Could be done. Like, oops, power. That's cool. That's a lot of people, man. Yeah, 250.
That's awesome. That's great.
Well, yeah. Let me say he's in the Tampa Bay area.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Very nice. I'm expecting Deadpool. I am too, really.
I feel like he's gonna show up, yeah.
I'll say that was you, B, that said you're happy that Hugh Jackman wasn't on there, but I feel like he's gonna be in there somehow.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Mm-hmm. I feel like these were like a lot of them were like, yeah, these people are going to be in it, and here's a few little surprises. But I think we're going to get more like bigger surprises the next big announcement they do. Like I think Chris Evans is obviously going to come back.
Yeah,
Elizabeth
they pretty
Olsen,
much confirmed that. Yeah,
yeah. Elizabeth Olsen is the big one because every time there was like the music started playing, everyone's like Elizabeth Olsen. I'm like, Jesus, man, you can hear the music, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but it's not her because of the stuff that she was talking about just this past week.
Yeah, I know. I mean, she could be faking it, and setting up.
Yeah,
like
but
a
then,
big surprise.
But then why would they, put her on that when they say there's other people coming? Why would you just wait till later to let her say, oh, Elizabeth Olsen, like the last name that they put in there?
Yeah. Well, she said she's not in the movie, didn't she?
Yeah, but is the movie done filming?
The movie only started filming.
In production.
So how do you know?
Yeah.
I mean, she's not in the movie right now.
Yeah. Or Kevin Feige just has a sniper rifle on her at all times whenever she's asked.
Yeah.
When she goes like this, I'm not in.
Yeah. 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 I mean, it was the same thing with Andrew Garfield. He goes, I'm not in it. And then movie came out. I was like, bro, you like just swore up and down you were not in it. And then
said, oh, my dead mother. Like, your mother's alive, bro. What are you talking about? Everyone you're talking about is alive.
Oh man, that is actually a sad episode on Sesame Street when he talks about like missing his mom.
Yeah.
Or some shit. I was like, fuck you. And he's almost crying.
Yeah. I think when I watched that, I did start crying.
Yeah. That was a good one though. Collector said, I'm super excited to see Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart back in the role of Magneto and Xavier. Yeah, I mean,
what if they switch it up?
Old.
What if they switch it up?
Yeah, provided Ian McKellen doesn't fucking keel over.
I know, man.
What if they make Ian McKellen Professor X and Patrick Stewart Magneto?
No, that would be the dumbest thing. Piss everyone off. Piss everyone off. Kind of wild they named all the Thunderbolts except for Taskmaster. Yes, I did notice that, Delta Dan.
Pretty much dry spoiled Thunderbolts, huh? So we pretty. I think it's safe to say Taskmaster is a goner, and other than that, everyone else is safe.
Is it even a spoil when you've been specifically you've been saying Taskmaster's pretty much gone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. After that last. Not the cinema one that they did, but the last like real one they had. Yeah, Taskmaster's gone, which is fine because then you can enter the real Taskmaster.
Yeah, they can fix that by bringing in like a real Taskmaster. I didn't like Taskmaster being. I didn't care about Taskmaster being a woman. I was bothered by Taskmaster being a mindless drone, basically, like a puppet. Yeah. Didn't like that.
Yeah, the whole weird story. So another Chando who's insider that they left out Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Owen Wilson, who will be in it.
It wouldn't surprise me.
That makes sense. Especially with Loki being there.
But I don't want Owen Wilson. I think his story got finished pretty well in Loki.
I thought the same, but
yeah. It would suck if he stuck him back in again.
What if he's not in the movie? He's just like a bystander, like that going through, or he's what the movie starts off with Owen Wilson, like, and they're looking at him, and that's what Loki's looking at
I can see that. Or like Deadpool trying to buy a fucking jet ski from Owen Wilson. That would be cool. That would be cool.
Just like, but just a little scene, small, nothing to do about the movie. They're in there. Yeah.
But I think I would like his story to be done. Like he's happy, I think now. So, but we'll see. And we got Cleves in the house. What's up, Cleves?
What up, Cleves? Yeah, definitely.
What's going on, Cleves?
Yeah. Y'all can go 6 just talking about the child. Not wrong.
Man, don't even get me started about how angry I am. So
yeah, there's the news that came out today from Jeff Schneider. So or news rumor,
yeah.
Well, yep. I'm sure we'll be talking about that pretty soon.
Come on.
Comic-Con is going to be crazy. Yeah, did Marvel and DC announce that they're going to be at Comic-Con this year?
DC I actually haven't heard it, but why wouldn't either of them do it?
Yeah.
DC is pretty inevitably going to be there. Marvel, for whatever reason, I'd be surprised if they didn't, but that's everyone knows they will be there.
Yeah, I think they'll be there. They'll do because their D23 was this weekend. I think it's going to be this weekend.
But it's coming up, isn't it? It's not today, right?
Is it today? It might be today, Thursday. It usually starts. They might do like the event on Thursday. I gotta check, but I don't think Marvel's doing anything big D23 this time. It's probably later in the year they might do another big 20, like because they do it like twice a year. D23.
Is it twice a year?
I could be wrong.
I feel like it's only once, but I didn't know. Maybe
I think they do like an international and a domestic or something like that. I don't know. Because I felt like last year was like
Brazil. They do Brazil. But I don't.
Yeah. But we'll see. More cheers coming at as DCC. Yeah, that'd be funny. Just a stage of just like dozens of fucking chairs.
There's gonna be one that says Tank Kramer on the back. Some say,
yeah, I wish. I was thinking about like, I gotta find a way to Photoshop it so it's like the three of us. Andrew wasn't the leak risk for No Way Home.
Exactly.
No, he was not.
Sure.
He proved that he can keep his mouth shut. You want to tell somebody a secret? You tell Andrew Garfield. That man will take it to his grave.
Yeah, he'll deny all the way down.
And Tobey Maguire wisely didn't pop up on anything, so we can. I think it's safe to trust him.
Yeah,
I think he just said, "I'm grown. I'm not talking about that stuff."
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tom Holland just like, hey, what's up? He goes, oh yeah, and then this releases everything. Just oh man. So yeah, unless they reveal her later, they could. I don't think so. I think Taskmaster's gone.
Yeah, I think
trailers kind of pointed. Yeah, I think so.
Thunderbolts trailers barely show her.
Yeah. If you want to make Sentry like a bad guy, you have him kill somebody. And who's more expendable than Taskmaster? Literally she wears a mask. She's talk.
She's pretty much the red shirt of the group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
you're like, oh no, Taskmaster's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone want popcorn? Anybody?
Yeah. Going to the concession stand. Anyone want anything?
Yeah, right. Just means TVA is going to be in it.
To a point. I mean, because he has to get to him somehow.
Yeah, to a point. I can see that. I can see the TVA going after Doom, and Doom is just like, what? And it's like,
I could see them.
That's nothing.
If they do show up, I feel like it would be like a minimal capacity.
Yeah.
I don't really see them playing any like huge part.
Yeah. Loki's coming back through, and he may be with Owen Wilson. Yeah, Loki. They announced Loki, Tom Hiddleston. I don't know. I think he might leave Owen Wilson alone because then it's so many side things he has to deal with, and I think Loki and Thor reconnecting is like, I want to see that more than
Loki
and Owen Wilson again.
You don't think that they're not gonna? I don't think they're gonna let that happen.
Loki and
we're gonna all be waiting.
Again?
Like, yeah, exactly. We're gonna be waiting. They're gonna have the audience waiting, and they're not gonna do it.
I feel like they will.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that piss you off more?
Oh hell yeah!
If they didn't, yeah. Oh yeah, that would.
That they're in a movie together, but they're not together. Like, yeah.
What even Thor looking for Loki, finding out what Doom's plan is, looking for Loki, trying to get to him. Loki dying before Thor can get to him, and then he's literally holding Loki like he did in like the plays. He's like, no, and like you're literally holding him exactly like he did in the play.
That would be funny.
That would be pretty funny.
Or Loki's dressed up as Deadpool, and then then you get the scene that Deadpool sees on why Thor is crying, but it's actually like Loki like dressed up as Deadpool. That'd be funny.
That makes sense, yeah.
Or vice versa, Deadpool dressed up as Loki.
Wow. Yeah. That'd be funny. Let's see where. Yeah, we saw that. Ryan Reynolds is the unfunniest dude ever.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, he's not horrible. I mean, he plays like this D-bag kind of character really well. Waiting, and him in Waiting is really good.
Yeah.
What's the one where he's works at like a amusement park?
Adventureland. Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, he was such a sleazebag in that one.
Oh yeah. Like he knows how to do that really well, which is kind of always scary.
I think the only movie I legit couldn't stand Ryan Reynolds as was Blade Trinity.
That's the only one I didn't like. So that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna stay out here and be in Ryan Reynolds. I like him fan over here. Yeah, it's just because he's fine, he's funny, he's stupid, and he makes fun of himself because he knows he's also kind of like an asshole. So
yeah. Oh, him in the rom-com with
which one? Definitely Maybe.
The Proposal.
Definitely Maybe was one of my favorite. The Proposal is great.
The Proposal is really, really good. The one with Pratt's ex-wife. What's that one called?
I'm trying to think which one.
Just Friends.
Just Friends.
Friends. Okay.
Friends was so good.
Friends
even now, still like when he takes a sip of the water, he goes, "I'm good." Like that's so good. He's good, man. You gotta watch more. Right?
I just like
Ben Wilder. Yeah, I mean he's
Wilder.
Good.
Oh
I'm
my
not gonna lie.
I like Ben Wilder. So
I like Van Wilder. Yeah.
He was like 9 years in college, bro.
Yeah. Well, the best part is, as a fan of Bert Kreischer, I found out that's Bert Kreischer.
Really? That's his life. That's his real life.
That's his real life. So he wrote a script about his real life because he was named the most party person ever. So he wrote a script when he was trying to get into Hollywood, sold it, right? And then like it got passed around a bunch of times and got modified to finally becoming Van Wilder. So he's like, it's basically his movie that they like exaggerated and made very stupid because National Lampoon. But yeah, it's basically Bert Kreischer because he was in fucking college for like 7 years. So I was like, that's hilarious. But yeah, but Van Wilder is very, very dated.
I was in college in 5, so
that's more normal. Like everyone's like says 4, but it's really like 5.
So between football and engineering, it was 5.
Yeah. Let's see. Damson maybe revealed at SDCC. That'd be interesting. But
That'd be cool.
I think I can see that. And isn't that was like what I asked for? We're talking about the whole T'Challa thing. Now we're gonna reveal.
Yeah. So I'm gonna crash off Aaron Pierre's cast as T'Challa. I don't see that happening.
No. I don't need work. He's gonna have his hands full.
Yeah, I'll see that happen. Because that's part of the rumor is the T'Child is gonna be casted, and the rumor is the person playing T'Child is already a superhero. So Aaron Pierre, because he's a little bit younger,
Mhm.
everyone's saying him, but I don't think it's gonna be him.
He's not that young.
He's not that. He's really not. He's really not
that young. I was like, what are we talking about, guys?
Oh, he's what 35? I think we said 32. Yeah, for acting, that's pretty young. You know, I mean, you're a child actor.
Yeah,
Damson's what 28, 29, something like that.
30.
Yeah, like 30, 31, something like that.
I think 30, 31. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Aldous Hodge is like 37, 38.
38, yeah, I think.
You know what I'm saying? But they're all in the same realm. Like,
yeah, true. But well, I'm trying to think of who else is a superhero already, or who's been a superhero.
Someone probably was a Painkiller from Black Lightning.
Black Lightning. Well, I don't know.
Like, how are you from? Never mind. Whatever.
Oh no! What if it's Diggs from Green Arrow?
Again? Keep on going.
Well, he was never a superhero though, right?
He's like 48, isn't he?
Yeah, he's old. He is old. Yep. Oh man, but yeah.
Hey, they like people being the same characters, same people. So let Michael B. Jordan be him.
Yeah. Recycle him for
do it again.
For a third Marvel character role.
If they do that, are people gonna look at Okoye like, what you doing those 5 like like you know, like, oh, he was like, because I was like, oh, T'Challa's kid looks just like Killmonger, like what you do?
Yeah, what the hell happened?
I mean, come on, that would be hilarious. That'd be a good way to write it off too.
No, the anger that would come from it would be
piss off so many people. Yeah,
you mean Okoye, but you mean Nakia, but yeah,
Nakia. I'm sorry, Nakia.
Yeah, but the anger that would come from me would be just epic. Like, it would be like you'll see steam coming off of my face, like like on camera. You'll start seeing it, like
so you cheated on him, like I thought he was dead.
So I'll kill you.
He was just stuck in the snow. That was like an hour ago. Like, I gotta move on.
Oh my god,
that would be wild. So I'll be tempted to be taking that bet. DC hasn't been showing up to most cons. Yeah, but I think this year they will, because they gotta prep for. Well, isn't Comic-Con after though?
Yeah, I think it's 2 weeks after, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude. Really?
July 24th.
July. Yeah. That's like you said, like legit, like the week up. When did Superman come out? A week up?
July 11th.
11th. Yeah.
It's like legit 2 weeks before.
What he said.
Yeah. Yeah. They might show up, and then just help promote Superman, maybe to get more legs, because they'll be 2 weeks after. So if you're there and you kind of promote it and put it on a stage, hopefully it like gives it like a second win, maybe. Yeah.
But promoting after, I don't know.
It's kind of weird, But you can always, if there's an end credit scene or if it sets up a bigger universe, you can always start to expand on that.
What's gonna be weird is why DC be there when Fantastic Four comes out the 25th?
Yeah.
It's all gonna be about Fantastic Four.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be in the forefront of everyone's minds.
And don't let Superman not do big numbers. Don't let Superman be at like 300 million when Fantastic Four is going to come out. Why would DC want to be there with that?
Yeah.
And then Marvel makes 280 million the first weekend. That would be horrible.
The only way that works out for DC is if Superman is a good movie or better and Fantastic Four is not a good movie. If they're both just an average movie or average or better, like if they're both good, Marvel wins because of the release day,
But even see, I don't know. I think Superman has to be better, more than a good movie. It just has to make money.
Well, yeah, I mean,
because it could be a good movie and not make anything.
Yeah,
that's that, which is my biggest worry about Superman. Yeah, it's a good movie and no one goes to see it.
Yeah,
with the fanboys.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's going to make less than Fantastic Four. I think, but I think it's fighting its own battle. It's not fighting like a comparison kind of battle. Like it needs to do well enough for the studio to be happy. And I don't know what number they have in mind, but it can't be like $1 billion, obviously.
Yeah.
So
I'll be right back, guys.
Yep. Cool. While he's going, I want to show you guys this. So this is Batman Hush. Okay, they have multiple. Was it artist for each one that they released? So the variants, but there's one of them that has all the variants on it, so you can get all 3 of the covers of the variants for it. So if you get to
that, is that a re-release?
It just was released. This was just
the new
storyline. It's a new storyline with Hush. Yep, it's all in Batman Hush. So if you guys like those things, and then I'll show you this too.
I always love artwork. Ooh, nice. That is cool.
It's good as hell.
I need to find somebody who's gonna send me comics. I might ask Chill, because I know Chillmonger. One of his guys he collaborates a lot with. Was it Rogue?
Rogue Comics, yeah.
Like he owns a comic book shop, or he works for a comic book shop. I'm not sure, but
you gotta pay the tariff.
No, he's Maryland, I think. Or
is it Maryland?
I think it's somewhere East Coast. I forgot where exactly, but no, he's in the States. I'd rather have that. Just like at the end of the month, send me my pull list for the month. Because I just never have a chance to. Because like whenever we go out and we do chores, the comic book shop is always the last thing, and I never make it. Just never make it, and I don't work close enough to one. Like I have to go out of my way, and it just sucks.
It's in New Jersey.
Is it Jersey? Okay. Yeah. So
I never have any issues. So.
Well, yeah. You're always driving around though.
But I'm saying, like, no, I have no issue because my comic book guy holds it all. So I just put it on the wait list, hold list, and he just holds it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll be here once a month and wherever, grab it.
Yeah.
No delivery charge.
Yeah, I don't mind. I used to get comic books delivered when there's like a little small comic book shop in the city when I lived in the city. I told them like, yeah, if I don't pick up by this day, just charge me the $5 and ship them to me.
That's how one stop is.
Yeah,
that's to do this one stop.
Yeah. It was a small private owned shop, and I wanted to support them. So, and I wanted to read the shit.
That's why I find myself doing, just being out here, just reading like comic book after comic book after comic book. Like I'll read 10 or 12 in a day.
Knock them all out.
Yeah. What's next?
Knock these out. Mom Bear saying, interview Tom and Zendaya were talking about filming the scene where she's falling off the building, and Tom says, "Yeah, that was an amazing scene. I wasn't there." Yeah, I remember that. Because she like looks at him like, "Bro."
He's so funny.
He's so.
Well, you realize you is that bad, man.
Yeah. Bro just plays himself. Ryan Reynolds. Yeah,
that is true. Except he's almost a billionaire.
Yeah,
because of Canada.
But,
I need to get my Canadian flag. I need my Canadian flag. I really do.
Right behind you. Yeah, but Ryan Reynolds, like his rom-coms are good. He does kind of play like something very similar. That's why I think definitely maybe he plays a little bit more different.
He's a good guy. He's telling the story. It reminds me a lot of How I Met Your Mother, but a lot faster.
Yeah. Doesn't take 9 years, 10
years
or 10 seasons. Yeah. But as I said, I have beef with Ryan Reynolds and Aaron Pierre. Why you have beef with Aaron Pierre? Like the dude's new.
What did he do?
He's pretty new.
Like I don't like the fact that he was casted, as Jon Stewart, but I don't have any beef with him. He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. You see, they casted I forgot who the actor and actress, but his parents. They casted Jon Stewart's dad, and today they announced Jon Stewart's mom was cast. What was her name? Jasmine Jones, I think her name is. She's from Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even then, we can't get Sterling K. Brown for that.
I know, right? Oh man, but yeah. And we got a view with Drew. What's up, Drew?
What up, Drew?
How you guys doing? He said, excellent news. I'm planning on doing a superhero movie awards. That's awesome.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. The way you should do it though is like a little golden minifig. That'd be cool. That would fit your channel like perfectly.
You can pretend like the actor or the character comes and gets it.
Like the minifig version of that superhero. That would be funny. That would be funny. I like that. But yeah, that's awesome, Drew. Yeah, anybody go check out Drew. He does some fun stuff. He does like some karaoke stuff with him and Wolverine. That was funny.
Just order my Canadian flag.
Nice. Oh, now you got the FBI gonna knock on your door.
Yeah, exactly. I got to order an American flag too.
Just order the Canadian flag with like a lighter, and we're like, oh look, see,
he's one of us. Like, oh my god, you guys are terrible.
Oh man. He says Aaron Pierre can't act, yet he gets to blow up. So many other actors deserve to blow up more than him. I don't know if he can't act. I thought he was pretty good in what was the name of the Netflix movie?
That's the problem if we don't even know the name of the Netflix movie that he was in.
I mean, it was a good movie. It was fun, but it's like I'm not gonna,
I don't think he can't act. I just think that he's not. There's a lot of people that are just as good as him. So Rebel Ridge was good, but like there's people that are just as good as him. He's just getting all the smoke, and that's not a knock on Aaron Pierre. That's a knock on everybody else not getting the smoke they deserve.
What I miss?
Saying Aaron Pierre can't act. Yeah, he gets to blow up when so many other actors deserve to blow up.
I like him as an actor.
Well, he hasn't
been in enough stuff to say he can't or cannot act.
Yeah,
so, that's my thing. Like, I think a lot of other people have done it and should be given their flowers and given the opportunity, but there's nothing against Aaron Pierre. Like, I have nothing against him.
You didn't like him as mid-sized sedan.
That's right. I forgot.
That's just no.
You don't like him as mid-sized sedan?
No. I don't like him as Jon Stewart. I don't like him as Jon Stewart. But whatever. I can still. But it has nothing to do with him. So I'm not going to take my frustration on something out on him.
No. He was offered a role. The role of a lifetime.
He would be stupid to turn it down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Said look up Russell Swan. Brian kind of looks like him.
Just look it up.
Yeah, real quick, because I have no idea who that one is.
No idea who that is.
And if Brandman doesn't know who it is, then he's really a nobody.
Russell Swan, the guy from Survivor.
That's what popped up for me.
Yeah.
I'm much bigger than he is. Like,
I mean,
he's like 60. So
yeah, I was gonna say he's 58. He's a reality TV show guy. Like, those aren't actors.
No, he's saying I kind of look like him.
Oh, that he looks. I thought he was like saying
because I have the
Ryan
dreads.
Kind of looks like him.
I can't really see that.
No.
What is it? Just the dreads tied? Jesus, not all of us look alike.
I still need to see Brandman with your dreads, right?
Yeah.
You need to find that picture, man. Maybe
I've
we need to make
seen
that for like
them.
a members only. You want to see Brandman with some dreads? Be a member. Nah, I don't see it.
If I was 30 years older, then maybe.
In 30 years, we'll look at the picture again.
Exactly. We'll be like, wow, he was right.
You might not even get that tattoo of the scale tattoo too.
Might as well.
Oh man. And we got Deuce in the house. What's up, Deuce?
What up, Deuce?
I liked waiting. That's about it.
Definitely Maybe is awesome, man. I'm sorry. Definitely Maybe
definitely Maybe I like Definitely Maybe.
Yeah, I liked his character. I liked the story with his daughter, even though it was very weird talking to your daughter that you hooked up with these women. Like, he's like 12, so I understand it, but
yeah. Waiting though is was like one of my favorite movies, like when it first came out.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds had a good year that year because that and Just Friends were like pretty much back to back, like a month or two apart, if even that, a month apart, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just Friends though is another like really good one. Like, so good.
I like Ryan Reynolds. He did that one like really crazy movie, The Voices.
Yeah.
Freaking nuts.
Yeah. What else? What else he was in? The Proposal. Yeah,
The Proposal. Yeah, we talked about that.
That's so good. Yeah.
But there's something I don't like. So
he did the Change Up was a okay movie. You know,
the Change Up was fine.
Yeah. Safe House. Yeah. I like Safe House, but also, you know, you don't watch Safe House to be like, oh, Ryan Reynolds. You know, when
Denzel. No, you go to watch Denzel.
Wasn't he really good in Buried? Wasn't that Buried? That was really good.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was basically just him.
Yeah.
Yep, it was just him.
Buried upset me.
Amityville Horror was a pretty good one too.
Adam Project.
Adam Project.
I liked Adam Project. Yeah, I think that was the one that really got that and Free Guy got Sean Levy.
Guy was awesome.
Free Guy was much better than I ever thought it would be. I think those two movies got Sean Levy the Deadpool 3 job.
Mm-hmm. And because of that, a bunch of other jobs now. Because isn't he's doing Star Wars stuff now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's been directing for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in hindsight, he's made a lot of stuff I've liked. And then The Night at the Museum movies, Real Steel, Deadpool, Free Guy.
I can't remember that movie.
Adam
Life.
Project.
Remember Life?
Yeah, the one with the alien or not the Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence.
Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, guys. Yes, I know that one. Correct.
Ryan Reynolds.
Rebecca Ferguson's in it.
Jake
Gyllenhaal. Yeah. Hayoki Sanada was in it.
Life.
I just remember that.
Oh, that's an alien one.
Yeah. Actually, a creepy movie.
It was very creepy. It was very creepy. But well done. I think it was very well done. If it was a real franchise, they were like,
that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's. I'm gonna run through these real quick, and then we'll start our topics.
Right.
Fernando said Van Wilder's a classic. Is a classic. Cross your fingers for Damson.
That's happening. Damson is happening. That's
a big one.
Really?
Are talking about it. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are talking about it more. I don't see it. I don't, but you know,
it's one of those where I'd have to like see it in action. But
I can see it, but if you're going to do that, you know how old Theo James is? He's 40.
Yeah.
Wow, really? I thought he was a little younger than that. He don't look that old.
He's 40. Like, I don't know, like,
but that's where you would want it, because like you gotta figure he has a son, so he can't be 20. You know,
and that's younger than Alan Richson, and everyone's pushing tooth and nail for him as Batman.
Yeah. I think 40 is not bad.
Reacher is so good.
Mm-hmm.
But no, my point is more that if you already have a Batman, in the universe, why not just use Robert Pattinson if that's the case? He's 38. Like, if that's the case, like, they're the same guy.
Yeah,
so be the same guy. Well, Robert Pattinson's probably has better movies behind him. So, like, why?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I say. Bring in Robert Pattinson. Say the Batman happened X amount of years ago, and do a time jump where he's a little bit more trained, weathered, so
more
like
Batman. He's both Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you'd be like, oh, yeah, just the Batman was a prequel.
Yeah, and I think they'd be able to integrate that into the greater DC universe. I'd be good with it.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're going more for like a grounded kind of like crime drama feel, but you can maintain that for the solo movies and then have it. I still felt like it could potentially lend itself to a greater universe.
Mm-hmm. You want to prove it? How about we will talk about Daredevil? That's literally magical stuff happening in Kingpin. The more Kingpin he gets bigger. Like all this other stuff is happening. And they talk about the magical ambulance, but it's working, right? As much as I hated it, it's working.
They acknowledge the fantastical elements of the MCU, but it's still very centered in what's worked in the past. They haven't lost sight of that.
Mm-hmm.
So we know the formula can work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense because Superman, the movie Superman is him being Superman for a couple years.
They say he's going to be 3 years in.
Yeah, 3 years. They say the Batman took place 6 years ago. You know what I mean? So before Superman was even around, and then you can easily explain it.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It just seems like that's an easier job than trying to,
kind of have that in a separate Elseworlds corner, and then go through the burden of casting a whole new Batman.
Yeah, you can bring in the Penguin. He's already some kind of big boss.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Like you can already use that as a setup for and people love the movie. People love the Penguin. It's just a no-brainer. I don't get why. And I mean, the fucking director doesn't even have the script done. Like nothing's happened with the Batman 2. Just take it and be like, I'm gonna take this. Thank you. Like your EP on everything now.
He's the reason the damned movie keeps getting pushed back because he can't get his shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, you could hit a couple birds with one stone by just segueing it into the greater universe. Now, having two separate Batmans just seems like a hassle.
There's no need to do it. There's no need.
Unnecessary one at that. There's no need.
Yeah. There you go, James Gunn. We figured it out for you. Let's see where we at. Can't wait for CinemaCon. Oh yeah, that's starting April 1st because a lot of the big YouTubers will be there. I know John Campbell will be there, and he does live streams every studio presents it. That's usually when I watch John Campbell the most is during CinemaCon, I should say. He's pretty good at it. But I also what website? Is it The Insider? There's a website where they do like minute to minute updates, like pretty well, and I just and it automatically refreshes. So I'll read that throughout the day. But
I find myself just disagreeing with Campion so much that it's hard.
I became pretty disenchanted with Campia.
Are you saying that Campy keeps hoping that they're going to show Superman at CinemaCon? There's a lot of times where you go CinemaCon and show full movies at
You have to really believe in the movie to do it in CinemaCon. 3 months before the movie comes out, you hoping people to shut them out. It's a lot.
I mean, they've done it before.
Full movie, I could see them doing 20 minutes.
No, they've done whole movies before, like big movies too that he saw. The only problem is you got to trust that it's good. The Flash, was it? I think The Flash.
That's the only one I remember that they did it. But it was only 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, it wasn't that far ahead like that.
Now we're talking about 3 months.
Yeah. And then, like you said, you got to trust that it's a good movie because now people saw it, and granted they can't talk about it, but they can wink, wink, nudge, nudge, like, hey, this.
I'm not excited for this or something like that.
Yeah. So we'll see. They'll probably do if they're doing a 5-minute preview for Minecraft. Like they'll probably do another like long preview, like the first 20 minutes or some shit like that, for Superman. That's why I not the whole movie though. It's like Brian said, it's way too early before 3 months. Yeah,
it's just too much time for people to mess up.
Yeah. The casting announcement of the Thunderbolts spoiled the movie. Yep.
Pretty much, yeah. We were just mentioning that a little earlier.
Yeah.
Pretty much dry spoiled the Thunderbolts.
Well, I'll say the trailer kind of ruined it too. So,
yeah.
Like, hey, this guy isn't in or this girl isn't in the trailer a lot. Wonder why.
But the Thunderbolts being important in Doomsday is something I've called for. I'm telling you, they're going to be like the Avengers. They're going to be the ones that they're going to try to have as the Avengers. Let's just get to it. Whatever.
It's the asterisk. Yeah. Are we going to hop into it?
It's like it's literally they're going to be the Avengers. I mean,
I'm gonna show a few more real quick. Because John Campea talking about Magazine Dreams, hating on it like that shit wasn't only in 800 theaters and an indie film. I saw him talk about it. And he kind of pulled out the numbers of like per screen, it didn't make a lot. Like if it makes under 2,000 per screen, it's considered like a flop.
Because you're right, it has nothing else to do with anything else that's going out there happening. Yeah. You're right.
I mean, no, he brought that up for sure. He's like, the allegations, and the stuff before, and then the thing a week before. Like all that plays into it too, but and also they didn't market it. They just didn't put any money into the marketing,
because they can't. They don't have any money.
They can't.
Yeah, it's not a big studio. Yeah.
So. They don't have any money,
Yeah. So, yeah, it does suck though. Everyone's like, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not as.
If I'm being honest, I like the way Campea puts the show together. I like the realistic stuff. I like the reactions. I like how they do things in the show that they will release later and cut it up. I like that aspect of it. Do I like his takes? I usually don't like his takes. And for someone who's like used to be an insider, really work for AMC, and then it's not. He still kind of talks like he is, and he still has to do certain things. But I think that's kind of what happens par for the course when someone is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
You can't upset some people. You have to follow the trend of some things. You can't rock the boat of some things, and I think that's just what happens. So, and then him being a douchebag is him being a douchebag. Whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I watch him like one or two times out of the week, and that's not even the live show anymore. I just don't watch the live show anymore, so I just kind of go through it and I'll see what he says on a certain clip.
Yeah, you guys are giving him more attention than me.
I drive around a lot. I'll give him a play. Yeah. Like I'll give him an eye roll, or sometimes I'll say, "Oh man, that makes sense." Yeah. I don't want to do anything that helps him too much because he's done things I don't necessarily agree, but I don't hate him. Some things I'm just not a huge fan of. So
yeah,
telling you, here's the way he does a show. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, eventually, if we ever get bigger, we would probably I would plan our show very similar to his,
Mm-hmm.
Because right now we can get through the comments, but if we get to a level where the comments are just like boom, just flying by, then obviously we got to change things up a little bit and still handle comments. It just couldn't be in between things, and we would have to set a whole time for comments.
It's almost like you have to have someone reading through them before and kind of
like you would highlight like a producer in the background and like star this, star that, star that, star that. Yeah, that's why they do the. And it's not just him, but like a lot of people just do super chats. Like
Josh did in Northern Nerds.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah. So
I like everything always. I like the way he does things.
I like everything always.
I love everything he the things he says. Like that's exactly what I was just thinking.
I think he's a lot more charitable too, for everything.
Oh, he gets a PS5 all the damn time.
all the time. All the time.
You'll get a PS5, man. You'll get a PS5. Like, all right, man. All right, Oprah.
Right.
Oprah. We got Tony in the house. What's up, Tony?
What up, Tony?
Hey, these wise guys who call themselves the Spoiler Kings are on my
What's going on, Tony?
They're interesting. Like that. Appreciate you, Tony. Yeah, year one Top Gun Maverick came out. You saw that at CinemaCon. Okay. Yeah. Maybe. Let's see. Let's skip around a little bit so we can get going. Do you think we're ever going to get a Blade movie eventually?
No.
He's like no.
I do not.
I do. Yeah. I think it's actually going to happen. And what Marvel's going to plan is that right after Secret Wars and so whatever, they'll release all the movies that are like finishing up all this stuff. They'll release it all at the same time that same year. So like the Blade movie will come out. They'll Wakanda Forever, Wakanda 3, whatever the hell you want to call it, because it's not Black Panther without me giving Black Panther. I'm not gonna give it the time of day without. I'm not calling it Black Panther until I see T'Challa. Let's go right now. But I'm just saying I'm not gonna do it. But I think all those movies are going to come out the following year, and then it's going to end in there.
Yeah,
I don't, but just don't mind me today. I'm just feeling a little pessimistic.
Yeah, I think Mahershala Ali has too much invested in it to just let it fall away now.
And then now he's becoming enough of a star that if they messed it up for him, you're going to lose other stars.
Yeah. Oh no, I was like, is this the first Academy Award winning? And like, no, they've worked with that.
No, they've had others.
Yeah.
I'd love for it to happen, just for Mahershala Ali's sake, They announced this the better part of 6 years ago, but like, holy shit, get your shit together, Marvel.
Yeah.
They're playing hot potato with the directors. Can't come up with a script they like.
I've heard that they have a script that everyone's pretty much okay with doing it.
Yeah. It just came in at a time when Marvel was changing and then changing back to what it was trying to do, and it got stuck in the middle of everything. And
Marvel,
you are very, very nice.
Marvel. What happened was Marvel was feeling themselves a little more than they should have, even though Endgame had just like blew everyone out of the water. So I kind of get it. And then they just kind of haphazardly announced a bunch of stuff.
Not haphazardly. I mean, Chapek was like, you need to do everything you could possibly do right now. Like, he pretty much made Marvel like do everything that was on their platter, like ASAP.
True.
I just don't think it's a coincidence that during the same time they're trying to get rid of T'Challa before Chadwick was gone. I don't think it's a coincidence that they got rid of didn't prioritize Blade. I don't think it's a coincidence that what they did was with Riri Williams. I don't think it's coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard time believing that after everything we've seen Marvel do or Disney do, I don't believe that it's a coincidence that things got pushed to the side. I just don't. I'm not gonna say like I got these facts or anything. I just don't believe it. It's not a coincidence.
Yeah. It's hard to see when everything happens. You're like, wait a minute. Wow. All right. Let's get on some of the topics. Oh, that's how Tony said Taylor Swift would date a black guy before Blade Travis.
Well, Travis Kelce thought he was black for a little bit, so
yeah, sure did.
He thought so also, and then he was like, wait, I go back white? Let me go do that. So my playing career is almost over. I gotta go back.
Change his hair, change the way he spoke, change the way he dressed,
everything. And you know what? He made hundreds of millions of dollars to do it. So, oh boy, the world is something.
You guys want to talk about the Marvel stuff real quick, or you want to get into a review?
You can do either.
Let's do the Marvels. Some Marvel stuff. But I'm good for whatever.
Let me pull up the cast real quick.
Well, we gotta wait 5 hours while Tank pulls up the cast. Wait, there's a 2-minute trailer. I know.
Yeah, I know. So annoying. Damn, I'm just looking for the list. I don't want a whole damn like. Where you want to watch? Yeah, we could watch it. You want to?
I'll just watch the 2-minute trailer.
Yeah, let's watch the 2-minute one, and then I have the while I look for the list. There we go. There we go. Found it in order. Yeah, we can watch it. It's quick 2 minutes. I don't know, 5.5 hours. Annoying.
All right.
You ever heard Marshall Ali in what was that?
Hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics? That's what Hieroglyphics.
No.
I never even heard that movie, so.
I like Marshall Ali in a lot of different things.
Yeah,
he's good.
Great in everything he shows up in.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I feel like Jurassic World is just like easy money for him.
Yeah.
All right. Ready to go.
Ready to go. Put that there. Put that there. All right. Let's watch this. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer, Brandon the Grizzly, and we're here to talk about the new crazy live stream that Marvel did. 5.5 hours.
Let's watch a 5.5 hour guy. Let's do it. We're gonna watch all 5.5 hours right here with you guys. Wait. No.
Like as it was going, so many people were angry. Oh my god, bro! Like I was watching Josh Harloff. I was watching a bunch of different people, and everyone was just pissed, again. Like, come on, you did this twice already, Marvel, twice.
Mm-hmm.
But
this is like LeBron doing the decision and then hearing the backlash and then doing the decision again.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah. So right after it was the 5 hour stream was released, they released a shorter 2-minute version. So we'll watch that obviously, and then we'll kind of go through some of the names that were announced. Let's check it out.
Here we go.
I think you need audio, really. Yeah.
Kirby.
I just feel like Fantastic Four was like really? You couldn't just put all of them on one.
Sebastian Stan.
Or in succession.
Right.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd. They should have put it in the small chair. Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Wyatt Russell. Too much. Eartha. You doing almost Rock.
Shang-Chi back at last.
Yeah.
You. Kelsey Grammer.
That was the first one. Kelsey Grammer.
Dan Ramirez. Justin Quinn.
Eddie Munson, you mean?
David Harbour. Winston Duke. That was a little surprise. I didn't know that.
That was a surprise.
Jonathan Kamen. Hiddleston. That was a little bit surprised. Patrick Stewart.
Definitely surprised by these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all these right here. All the
Romaine. That's Romaine? I was like, what? And then,
that was
Angel Pascal. Robert Downey. Boo! I'm Junior.
They did in the live stream, the 5.5 hour live stream. They did do a small chair.
The small chair for Paul Rudd, yeah.
For Paul Rudd. That was kind of funny.
That was funny. Should have had an ant sitting in it.
Yeah, so like I don't know, like for you guys, like when they did Namor, I was like, okay, that's interesting. You know, the Kelsey Grammer was the one where I was like, hold up, like, you know. But
and I hope it's like the. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you got?
No, I'm hoping it's going to be like the CG, like really comic accurate looking one from the Marvels.
I think so. I wouldn't think why not. That was another thing. I thought like, oh, Beast, they're gonna announce like any of those actresses, you know, like none of them.
Like, yeah, I was thinking, at the very least, I was thinking Tiana Paris.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, so you didn't put Tiana Paris in there, but you got Beast, even though he's looking at her in the movie that
he's in it for like 30 seconds.
But Tiana Paris is not gonna be in it. What?
Yeah. Well, so we should say that the rumor is, I don't know if they confirmed it or not, but that this isn't the final cast. Like,
they're gonna
more people.
They're gonna make more announcements. They're saying,
yeah.
Which I don't see how they couldn't.
Agreed. You know, and then also they changed the logo. The logo still the same, but it is slightly different. The Doomsday is a little different looking. You know, it's all green. So.
Yeah, a little more green, brighter green.
Right, yeah, like a brighter green. But but yeah, Kelsey Grammer was one where I was like, what? I'm like, okay, but it also makes kind of sense. But then the big one for me was when you saw Patrick Stewart, and then you know, Ian McKellen, Alan Cummings, Rebecca Romaine, and then James Marsden, and then Channing Tatum. I was like finally, you know, Cyclops is gonna get, you know, some respect.
But, I mean, he should. That's the way
there's
here.
Yeah, well, Brian Singer's not here to disrespect the character anymore, so they have no excuse at this point.
Yeah.
So these are just the people that are confirmed to be in the movie. Not that they're the only ones in the movie. They're just the ones that are confirmed.
Yeah. You know, so you know, it's like you said, it's still in production, as it says here. It just started not too long ago.
Yeah, I think they just started like this week.
Possibly.
I think it was last. Was it last week? I thought
you might be right.
Yeah, but it's like super. Like Rebecca Romaine, I did not see coming. You know, like James Marsden.
She's still fine. I don't care.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, Alan Cumming, I didn't even expect. Like
because he didn't want to return for X-Men 3 because he had such a miserable time in the makeup chair.
Yeah, that's right. You know, but yeah, I was just like, holy shit. Like Tom Hiddleston, like we kind of knew
that was
Loki's gonna be in it.
Kill him somehow to become the God Emperor Doom.
You know, Lewis, like all the Thunderbolt guys. You know, we have 3 Captain America here with Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, and
Wyatt Russell.
You know, so I mean, if you count David Harbour, you know, that's 4 super soldiers.
Yes,
well, 3 super soldiers and Captain America.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What do you guys think about Letitia Wright and Winston Duke?
I don't care about anything they do Wakanda related at this point. You know, they've dissolved any of my investment or interest in that after Wakanda Forever. So they can, as far as I'm concerned, they could do whatever they feel like doing there.
I'm going to say this once, just for everyone here. If they take the character T'Challa and the stuff that he does in the Hickman run and give it to just them 2 together, I will never watch another Marvel movie. I wouldn't never, ever watch another Marvel movie if they do that. I promise you, this is not hyperbole. This is not you just say anything. I will never, ever watch another Marvel movie.
I believe you.
Yeah,
I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah, really. That would be really nice. I didn't even think about that. If they like split it up between Shuri and M'Baku.
Oh, that would be total Bullshit. I'd be right there with you, Brian.
Yeah,
I'd be right there with you. And I know how big Marvel fans we are. I'd be right there with you. It would be on my the rest of the MCU would be on my permanent blacklist if they did that shit.
I mean, the stink I will put up every day. I'll put up a new video about how much I hate it and how much.
It's
Marvel...
just a 5-minute video of Brian giving them the finger.
Exactly. Like the anger that would come out would be just it'll be so bad. And I pray they don't do that. I really do, because I want to enjoy it.
I want to enjoy it too. This was an easy fix, you know, and that's not to minimize what happened to Chadwick, but well, you know what I'm about to say. We talked about this countless times. It didn't need to be. They could have just stayed the course. They had big plans for the character. They walked it back, being reactionary, and the way they did it, I still have a big problem with.
Yeah.
So no, I don't care about Shuri being Black Panther. I like her as a character. She doesn't really land for me as Black Panther.
She could still be in it.
She could still be in it. Absolutely.
When she was Black Panther in the comic books, when Shuri takes over the mantle, T'Challa is still alive doing stuff. So there's no reason why she can't be in the movie. That's not my point. If you take away what T'Challa does, I'm done. Sayonara, yeah. I'm out.
Bro, I didn't even think about that. I just because like shit like that doesn't even. I'm like, no, they won't do that. Like, come on, you know. But will they? No, you know. But also, it's like Shuri and M'Baku being in it when they know nobody. They don't know anybody from this.
Yeah, they do. They didn't name more.
Yeah, and I think Shuri has a lot of the most like firsthand experience and interaction with the Avengers just from Infinity War. But I liked her as the techie / comic relief, the kid sister, basically. I really liked her role in the first Black Panther. I thought that worked. Her as them kind of forcing her into center stage and then taking up the. It just didn't work for me as much as I'm sure they were hoping it would have. I know it works for others. It just happened not to be my cup of tea.
I'm not naive. I know a lot of people do like it. They don't care about comic book stuff. Don't have a connection with the character. Don't really care about what I'm saying about it. Totally understand it, and you have your right to your own opinion. But understand that me and any Marvel fan, I will make a huge thing. I'm gonna tell them about it. I will shout it from the mountaintop if that happens. I would be a pain in the butt. I'll be signing petitions. I would go out on the street. I would tell everyone how bad this thing is. I would do whatever I could, and then it would take the enjoyment away from me. I would be like, all right, it's time to sell all my comic books. It's time to sell all the movies. I'm done. I don't need that. I don't need it. And it has nothing to do with the actor or actress.
No. There's no one's questioning her acting skills. We all know she can act. This is more directed towards the course that Marvel chose to take. No one's questioning her acting skills.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of what we brought up earlier with Aaron Pierre. It's like we're not mad at Aaron Pierre. You know, like he applied for the job.
He was offered. He was offered a role. He took it. Letitia Wright wanted that good Marvel money.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, she's good.
But they did that. And they knew how everyone's saying. They see all this stuff, and you decide to write that into the movie. Done.
Yeah. I agree. Fernando, screw Bryan Singer, and screw his frigging pedestrian nerfed take on X-Men, blowing Wolverine to the detriment of every other character. It pissed me off so much. That's why I'm hoping the Russos just put the respect on Scott Summers' name that Bryan Singer would not.
Hey, after Paradise, Marston is
yes.
huge.
Marston's on fire, so I'm happy for him. I hope they make the most of this shot at redemption and like make Scott Summers the badass he can be in the comics.
He was watching
X-Men
97.
Yeah, X-Men 97.
Yeah,
copy and paste. First scene right out of the woodwork. They make him absolutely badass. Let's get some of that energy.
To me, my X-Men.
Yeah, and James Marsden being older and I think done more work. I think he's a better actor now. Him as Cyclops, so good. Like you just take what he was, the president in Paradise, and I was like, okay, be that, just amp up the douchiness and the assholeness a little bit. Boom.
Or just make him like, give him like a little bit of straight lace in there, just a little bit, but not too much.
I'll be a Boy Scout.
Yeah, I think. You know what? You're right. You're right. Because
but he is. Think about what he does in X-Force. Think about what he does. He controls stuff on the outside. He does all the asshole things on the outside and blames everybody else.
I almost said Bryan Singer made him too much of a Boy Scout, but he just made Cyclops too much of a square. I was getting them.
Yeah. Yes.
He's that way. He just needs to be an asshole, a little bit of douchebag with him, and now he hit it.
Yeah.
It's got some reason NSYNC was so messed up.
Yeah. Bryan Singer did that bullshit on purpose. He went out of his way to make Cyclops a fucking NSYNC listening, like, crybaby square who was just there to get emasculated by Wolverine over and over again.
Yeah. That's why. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on the Fox X-Men.
Yeah, let me shut up.
You really right, because you think I get mad about the T'Challa. Don't let Tank get started on the X-Men.
Oh man,
but
I am glad to see him.
I'm surprised by Halle Berry. I am.
Yet at least, but I don't think she would even want to come back. Would she want to come back?
No.
Yeah.
She can stay out. I never liked her as Storm anyway.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
But also I'm wondering, in the next round of announcements, do they give us some of the prequel X-Men stuff? Because there was the other actress who played Storm in Apocalypse.
Yeah, Alexandra Shipp.
Yeah, she didn't get a lot of screen time. It could be like, hey, you want to come back and do it? I could see them doing something like that.
I'd love to see like James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender and some of the First Class cast come back.
Yeah, but do universe versus universe where you could do that now, like have Magneto versus Magneto and Xavier versus Xavier. Like that'd be kind of cool.
Yep.
That'd be kind of cool. Also, I got a shout out to the Travis Mitchell. What's
Travis?
Up? It's new mask, same task.
So that works for Daredevil. That works for what he just said also. Dude, his comment was, if this happened, I'll be okay with it.
What you got?
I'll pull it up right now. Doom appears in Wakanda carrying the new body T'Challa will live in, using his magic to put his soul into it. Reasoning that in order for the nation to survive, it needs a true ruler.
Ooh.
It's part manipulation on Doom's part genuine sentiment, but it creates a rift of people who side with Doom.
I mean, that's interesting. I like it. I like it. But then would it make T'Challa sympathetic to Doom, who's the bad guy?
Yes, but also maybe he feels a certain type of way about it. Like, you should let me rest. You should have let me rest, and he's upset about it, and that's why he's a thorn in Doom's side. And Doom only did it to get people to be on his side. I see your country. I'm from Latvia, Varia, and I see what they're doing to you. I'm going to give you what you need. You need a true leader. You need a true T'Challa. I'm going to put his soul into this body. And now you have people that are on Doom's side, and then T'Challa feels a certain type of way about it, and that's why he gets the gauntlet, and he undoes everything that Doom did. And that's where we get the Hickman run,
It'll be, again, this is comic books. So many of us brought up different ways you can do it. So
they just don't want to listen, and that's what pisses me off. So if they do this, This is why I'll be done. You know, that's why. There's so many ways to fix it. There's so many. There's no reason to not.
So many ways. Yeah. Again, thank you, Travis.
Travis.
Play something for you. Here, since you're doing all this T'Challa stuff and messing with our emotions.
Emotional, damn it.
If I got the echo or not, but thank you, Travis. Super chat. It's super awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. If there's any, we can get into the comments, see what you guys are saying.
Yeah, let's finish it up, man.
Yeah. Shit. Where am I at? There we go. Yeah, Josh tapped out. I was watching Josh. He was the main one, and he was like, "What the f?" Yeah. I was watching Harloff, and I think I was going off and on with Harloff, but he was even like, "I got shit I gotta do at 1 o'clock. Like, the fuck, I can't be here until 8 o'clock at night." They did put Red Small Chair in the panel. Yeah, that was just funny. Kevin Davis said Avengers Doomsday is going to finish closer to Sony Pictures Spider-Man No Way Home box office around 1.9 billion.
I think so too. I think it could be a $2 billion movie if it's done right.
Yeah,
100%.
If it's an actual, it's going to make money either way, just due to the Avengers name. But if it's a good movie, it'll continue to sell itself. So I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's a quality movie. That's
It's just a big hope. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. And then I got to stop and do this real quick because Deuce with a $5 super chat said, just calling out another chatter. This Travis made an excellent point.
I love it. I love that. I agree. And because you're here, we got something for you. And Brandman, hold on. Oh yeah. There you go. Because he's the GOAT.
Every time. The GOAT. Yeah, thank you, Deuce. Appreciate it. I feel like we should get Travis the $5 because it was like a super chat really for Travis.
Oh man. It's funny. Every time I see Deuce, I got to go, yeah, GOAT.
But yeah, Travis has made some other like awesome like theories, like really good ones. So yeah, Travis is awesome.
I would love it, honestly.
Wow. Now that the guy who played Cyclops in the original X-Men movies, was he announced there? I don't know. Yeah, that was him.
That's James Morrison.
Yeah. Shank Tatum was interesting. She hasn't liked anything Marvel since Spider-Man No Way Home. This might be it, man. This might be the one that I think that gets the normies out. Out of the woodwork. Because right now,
that's why you put all these people in it.
Yep. Because like I've been saying this from day one, like the fans, like us, the nerds, like we're gonna talk about it, and then depending on how we talk about it, the normies are gonna have kind of a feeling about it. So if we're kind of on the fence with this, like it's like we're like, like it could be good, it could be bad. They're kind of bringing a lot of people back. That's for the normies, So they're trying. I feel like they're trying to bypass the nerds because they're like, okay, well, they're not going to be on our side. Let's directly go after the normies, and that's how you.
Doesn't that make you worry?
You get all their toys. It does.
That worries you, right? Because if they do the wrong thing and they do something, I'm telling you, I would be unbearable. I would have to take a hiatus because I wouldn't want them to have to deal with me. I would be awful. I was
just have like the Brian cam and it just keeps coming to Brian and it's just him like angry, sitting there angry.
Oh man.
But I have faith in the Russos with Kevin Feige. For whatever reason, the three of them together just make Marvel magic.
Make it work. Yep. They made some of the best Marvel content. So
yeah.
I mean, they said that the Kevin Feige's uniquely involved in this. Like
as
hasn't been since before. He has never been this involved He doesn't trust nobody. And anyone who watch Electric State kind of understands why you spend a lot of money and not be a great movie. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah. But I think Feige understands too. Is like Marvel's not in the best state. You need to get back the people and you need to get them happy enough where the next big projects, all the X-Men and stuff, like in order to introduce them, you have to make people happy now. Like you have to turn the boat around. You have to fix the problem, and this could fix the problem. I mean, at least money-wise, I think it's 100% going to fix the problem, but hopefully story-wise, plot-wise, universe-wise. So.
How did you guys feel when you saw Patrick Stewart here?
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
that was. Did they play it for Kelsey Grammer? Because by then,
I don't think they did.
No, they did.
No?
As soon as you saw Patrick Stewart, it went.
They were doing it.
Yeah, I was like, that's so cool, man.
I think around David Harbour or Joseph Quinn. I think it was Joseph Quinn when people were like, "Oh, the music." I'm like, "There's fucking music." So I turned it up on my because it's quiet, and then 10 seconds before they move the camera, music starts playing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm happy about Patrick Stewart. He is Professor Xavier. I just hope they give him the hovering wheelchair again, like in Multiverse of Madness, but they make it like a little less bulky and it doesn't look like he's drowning in it. Awesome to see the yellow wheelchair, the yellow hovering wheelchair, but damned if it didn't look super awkward and uncomfortable.
A little bit.
His arms were up like this on it.
It reminded me of the toy. I don't know if you guys ever had the toy when in the 90s where the chair was so big and the action figure was just like kind of tiny, where his arms would be up there like that. Like it reminded me very, very much of the toy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Let's see, skip around a little bit. Yeah, 50 names. You got Nikisha in the house. What's up, Keisha?
Well, Nikisha. Yeah, I saw her early.
What's up? I got Ace in the house.
Yes, what's up?
She's great at tech support. Yeah.
She's just great. The person in the room. And that need her to be the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
Not to be all the trauma. Not be full of trauma and to be the smartest person in the room, to be able to fight or even think on the level of Doom. You need her.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had T'Challa, that's one thing. But I mean,
who else you got? Because you have Pedro,
sure
who's super smart, and then you got Shuri, who's super smart. Namor, but I mean, it's a different kind of Namor, so you don't really know.
Yeah, it's not the same.
That's about it. Patrick Stewart, I guess, kind of.
Yeah. Or even he made a lot of bad decisions. So
I mean, he in the comic books he makes a lot of bad decisions. I mean, so does Reed Richards. So it's not like being smart means you're like the best.
Riri Williams is really smart. She's top 5. Smartest person. Beast, very smart.
Beast. Yeah, Hank McCoy is he's definitely. So they got some smart guys, but I think the next batch we might get some other big ones.
Yeah, it's gonna be so cool to see Beast back. Beast is one of my favorite X-Men. So
yeah, cool.
Plus, Channing Tatum got a pretty sweet deal because originally he was going to be Gambit in probably one of the trash-ass Foxverse movies, and now he leveled up by being Gambit in the MCU.
Yeah, yeah. It probably is for the best that he waited.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably for the best because
I want to make a name.
Can you imagine what? Can you imagine if Bryan Singer got a hold of Gambit?
Oh God.
Oh my God, man!
Well, he
ruined him.
Yeah, he obviously nerfed the character, but he, still be too busy with Wolverine's dick in his mouth. So.
Yeah.
You guys just go too hard for that.
So did he, to be fair. So we came to Wolverine.
2 wrongs don't make it right.
Damn sure makes it even though.
Oh no, you want to be even? Do what I said to T'Challa. Then I'm gonna be even.
See, Fernando said, "What do you think Monica Rambeau post-credit scene at the end of Marvel is gonna pan out?" Oh yeah,
only if they have her in the damn movie.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be in it, and her mom, quote unquote. You know, so yeah.
Marvel's just said, "Well, we're just never gonna talk about that again."
Right? Just Beast is just there, but that's it. Like nothing else happened. 7 projects in development. Yeah, Scorsese's always working. He's always working.
That was funny because watching the producers, yeah,
studio,
yeah, that's what studio.
It's so good. Like, Martin, why are you crying?
This is supposed to be his last movie. So.
The Steve Buscemi part. No, it's Buscetti. Buscetti?
Is it Buscemi?
Yeah, it's like that. That was hilarious. Oh man. See, we go bounce around a little bit. Bounce around. Didn't know you guys watched Josh. What do you think about his Doom Iron Man theory? I don't know his theory, but I watch him. I don't watch him like all the time.
I watch him pretty often. Idea that he's Doom in every other universe, and he's only Iron Man this one. Josh says things. I think Josh is really good. He's a big nerd. He's real smart. I think Josh also gets inside information. So at some point in time, he hears some things like that, and I don't think he comes out of this out of nowhere. And neither would anyone. If you're that big, if you got to that point, people are talking to you. They trust you. So I think he comes up with good ideas that might be actually part of the plan.
Yeah, I have no reason to expect it. I think he personally knows My Time to Shine.
Mm-hmm.
I think he personally knows her. I don't know how.
I think he knows her now. I think he knows her. I don't think he knew her before, but I think he knows her now.
But he was reporting on her stuff before she was like big. Like I remember him talking about her first more than anybody, which kind of like surprising to me. I'm like, who the hell is this? I mean, she might have been just what she was just blowing up, but yeah. Mm-hmm. But Josh is cool. Josh is cool. There's some stuff.
You hate the Star Wars takes. That's what it is.
But also, like, he understands it because he stopped doing a lot of Star Wars stuff because he felt so negative about it, and he knew he was negative about it. He just had a panel with Star Wars theory at Cleveland Comic-Con. Oh, Derpy!
I told you we should have went to Cleveland Comic-Con. There's been so much going on.
I think Derpy was there. One of our another chatter. Derpy was. I think he met Star Wars Theory and a few other people. So, but yeah, you could have met Josh in Cleveland. I think is Josh from Cleveland?
I don't know if he is, but
I forgot where he's from.
Cleveland had everybody. All Starship Troopers they had. That was a huge one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Supernatural.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Nice.
I should have been just for that.
just to go there. But yeah, Sue Storm and Namor are both in this movie, so that'd be funny if we get something like that.
Yeah, look at each other, just a look like.
Oh, it's a little,
how you doing?
And she gets all hot. Like, ooh. Yeah, we'll see. So I'm gonna skip around a little bit. Frank Grace, extremely annoying. You're not the only one.
Me too. Count me in that. Keep me in that one.
Never a fan. The Marvels had the girls swapping places, so having similar device with other variants in these movies would be neat. Tom Morse between Andrew and Toby and during fights. That sounds fun.
It'll be hard
between those three. Yeah. But you would need a good reason to do it, like a good reason why they swap places. You already kind of did that gimmick once, so if you do it again, it needs to be good.
They figured no one saw it. No one saw
seeing the three Spider. Yeah, right. But seeing the three Spider-Man, that would be funny. Like they just pass around back pain, like I'm a back, and then Tom Holland is like I'm a back. That'd be funny. Sully, what's up? Sully said only Marvel can get people to watch 5-hour video. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing we forgot to say. 275 million people. That's how many views this 5.5 hour freaking video got.
Does that not make any sense?
I mean, I had it.
More people watch this than the people that are like They only missed the whole population of America by 75 million people.
That's wild. That's wild. But like I had it on. I had it on my. I have 2 monitors at work, so I literally just put it in a corner of one of the monitors.
I had it in a corner and was working. Had my headphones on and just kind of.
Once I found out it played music, I fucking cranked it up and.
Yeah, that's when I would turn like most of my attention to the screen.
Yeah, and you would see the numbers jump. You would see it for like 80,000, 110,000, and it'll drop back in. And then it literally every 12 minutes, it was like a spike.
But that's what I was doing. Every 10 minutes, I would go back in and like, okay, wait for it for 2 minutes. See it? All right, go do something else.
Go back, yeah. But I mean, as much as it was stupid, and it was very stupid and very annoying. Marvel, like, fuck, man, like, you can only get away with it so many times before people are like, I'm not tuning in. And you already did it twice. You already did it twice where you piss people off with your live stream. So this next one, you hopefully you learned your lesson. We'll see. We got Nanette. What's up, Nanette? Sorry, I was here.
Hey, Nanette.
Oh, no worries.
Glad you're happy. Like you're healthy. That's good.
Yes. Yeah. Wolverine's too old for Singer now. Yeah. We got Deuce said, no problem. Did you see the Shadow movie?
What, the Alec Baldwin movie from the 90s?
That one or I was thinking the Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. Because like what's it? James Marsden's in that one too.
Yep, he's in that one. He is.
Yeah. What's
for
crazy
a couple
is
minutes.
Yeah, right. Especially in that last one. What's crazy is the casting announcement made the Marvel's post-credit equals scene way more important now. Yeah.
Well, none of the Marvels are in it, Sully. Or they might be in. They haven't been announced yet.
They haven't been announced yet. Which Brie Larson, also Paris, I was kind of surprised too. Like I'm like at least one of those two. Kamala Khan, I'm not like okay, if she's in it, she is. Not whatever. But well,
I mean, her dad was just in Daredevil, so
yeah.
Talking about Kamala a lot.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I might skip around a little bit. I saw Severance. I was like, man, I would surprise you. You don't have to watch Severance. Trust me, I have an idea. What? You don't have to watch Severance? Crazy. Yeah. Hey, Keisha's out and about.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got Mr. YouTube.
What's up, man?
A long time no see. Do you think Avengers Doomsday is going to be the Fox X-Men swan song?
The answer is I do. I think that most of them are going to be dead. They're going to kill off most of them. When he takes the battle world, he's going to leave all the X-Men in this old world. But I think that maybe they keep Channing Tatum.
Yes. He was fun for what it was. Like I don't want him to be Gambit,
but if
going forward,
it could be. So we'll see.
It could be. I mean, people did love him.
He said he's going to make a name for himself.
Could be a swan song for the Fox universe. Yep. It could very well be that, or these are multiversal variants, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like how are they going to introduce the MCU version of the X-Men?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because they would have. I mean, you got James Marsden and all these other people. The only thing is like
you just come from that universe that Tiano's on. Yeah, they're from that universe. That's all.
Oh yeah, they're from that universe, but you got to recast all these people, don't you? Like Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. How many more movies do they have? Let alone like
But you have to recast
so,
them if you kill them.
well, yeah, but that's the
recast them if you kill them.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. It's like you have to kill them to recast them, I guess. So like you would have to kill off majority of these people, like you said.
They die for us. So
but then somehow you would have to. Oh, but they're back and now they're younger. So.
Mm-hmm.
But if you did it in a different universe, then it works, right?
Yeah. Like if we see like Hugh Jackman versus Henry Cavill, the fucking world might explode because people will just lose their damn minds, man. So
we're gonna rent a theater. We're gonna turn like you're gonna see someone just melted. Like,
oh, we for sure got to rent a theater for this movie.
Oh, that's happening.
100% rent a theater. So
yeah, no question about it.
Yeah. So if you're in Chicago area,
we'll have one. Anyone in the Chicagoland area, we'll have B come in.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are around, you guys come and watch with us because I'm definitely renting the theater with you guys. Yeah, we can do it.
100%. We did it before, and it's fun. We just had just us and some family, and we had Cult Lords come in hanging out with us at one time too. So
it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah,
that would be a good giveaway to do. Like, hey, come watch the movie with us. Let's do this.
Yeah. All right. Probably get moving on. Let me have T in the house. What's up? Them being Doomsday makes sense. Monica will be in the X-Men Foxverse. Yeah.
Yes, but all the X-Men from the Foxverse are in this movie.
Yeah, that's why they have to bring in Monica. There's just no question. That's why it's like Monica, at the very least, Monica. But it's gonna be Monica and Brie Larson.
I think Brie Larson might not be in it.
Might not.
Mm-hmm. Explain it by a different. They could exactly. She's too overpowered. So like, what? Well, how can you?
Yeah. Way too OP. The
same thing with the Hulk. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hulk's not in the movie.
Oh yeah,
I don't think
changes the dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, it's Professor Hulk, so it's a little different.
He's still the Hulk.
Yeah. Brie won't be in it, possibly, but Monica will be. We'll see. Hopefully, we get the next announcement sooner than later. But I
think all of them can be in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Their variants were all snatched from their universe. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. All right. So we'll get some more comments in a little bit, but we're gonna move on to our next topic. So anybody watching on the replay, thank you guys so much. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let us know what you guys think about this Avengers Doomsday announcement. Besides that, it was super annoying.
Mm-hmm. But chore to sit through.
Oh my god. But yeah, let us know. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like it says right down there, and come and join us every Monday and Thursday and Saturday when we talk about movies, TV shows, trailers, other movie news like this. But we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. And if you are in the live chat, stick around because we're going to get into our next topic right now.
Is it funny that I need to talk about Severance because I have some other theories. I have other things going on about Severance that I have to get out off my chest. So we're going to have to do something because I need to talk about it. Man, you know me. Like I got to talk about this, man. some things I've been checking out and things I've been looking at further in. And I'm like, man,
what the hell happened to YouTube? We were like at 16 viewers and then it went down to like 3.
Yep. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Like did a trailer play or something? Or I think a new Severance theory? Yeah,
I have one. I really do. I was thinking about it. I've been cooking it up a little bit. I'm
ready to go. Well, we got to figure out what we're gonna do on Saturday. Are we gonna do a new show? I kind of like off screen we'll talk, but I kind of like what Brian said, where we might switch up the days of what we do things, where, what the hell is that show? Last of Us is coming out
soon, Monday, so
like a couple weeks. Monday. So do Monday just be the one episode kind of talk, and then, which would be good Thursday, too, because then Thursday we could talk about the movies, that's coming out, so if we can. But then that's asking a lot. Or Thursday will be TV shows. Saturday would be movie day.
Saturday would be movie because we have a time to watch the movie a little bit.
Because then you can see it Friday or Saturday to go see whatever movie, So yeah, we'll figure it out. But we can do a couple more Severance stuff.
I would like to do a Severance one on Saturday. So like we could talk about adolescence, we could talk about a lot of stuff, but I have a few more Severance ideas that I would like to kind of talk with you guys about. Just talk through them, just kind of figure out. So that's what I've been thinking about. Yeah.
I'm cool with another Severance. Talk about Severance theories.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to talk about Severance.
Just have a conversation about the whole thing going forward, and then what we should look at for season 3. I'm telling you, I have some stuff.
Yeah. And then we all talk about like what the cast and crew all said. Ben Stiller, like what they're saying and what they thought about when they did certain things. So
it's so funny how many people hated the ending of Mark.
There's so many people that I've seen that just don't get it. Or like, so Cold Harbor is just her tearing apart the crib. I'm like, no,
it's not
like
just that,
Yeah,
it was so many layers, exactly. So many layers of it. So her worst trauma, you could get her to forget her worst trauma, and she tears apart the thing that caused her worst trauma. That would be amazing. She's definitely a separate person. You don't have to worry about any of that crossover or any of the walls kind of Gibraltar falling down, because they're going to hold through any flood if you could go through that trauma.
Yeah.
And then the idea of Cold Harbor being the name of the crib is just a small little piece of it.
A little detail, yeah.
That was amazing that that they were able to throw in, but that's not the whole point of it.
Yeah. So we'll definitely do some theories. We might do some, because we got this Saturday the 5th, the 6th, no 5th, 12th. So we got like 3 Saturdays before we need to switch it up. So
this one I know
we can still do Severance.
Definitely do Severance. So man,
definitely do Severance.
I can't wait. Now I'm all excited. I'm excited because of the stuff I've been thinking. So Nikisha, I took off I didn't do an envelope. I got a notebook this time, right? So I'm gonna go through my actual notebook of the things I've been writing down about Severance, because it's been really cool. And it's also listening to listening to other people talk about it overall helps you kind of develop a better viewpoint. And I think that was really fun and cool to talk about.
So what do I talk about it? Yeah, Mark actually took it apart, but hey, people can't put it together. I mean, I saw people were like, "Oh, you expect like Drummond 6'2", 300 pounds? You expect me to think that what's her name just took him down?" I'm like,
yes,
6'3", and she's like a badass. Like, and also she's stuck
in the nuts.
Yeah,
and he also got in a fight with Mark beforehand. It wasn't like he was the first one.
Like trust me, like I wouldn't want, what's her name? Glenn Christie. I forgot what her name is. It's always Brianna Tarth. But I don't want her out ground and pounding. I mean, she was throwing down those fists. It's like elbows. Hell no. Hell no.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I also would be like, I don't think she could do that to me. But if I get kicked in the nuts, all that changes.
Yeah. I mean, you're already getting beat up. Not beat up, but you're already kind of like in a fight, and then you get I mean, she kind of sucker punched him. Then she hit him with the gun or some shit. And then gets kicked in the nuts. I was like, it wasn't just like multiple she just straight up. Yeah.
And you said, as you said, Gwendolyn Christie is 6'3", 190 pounds. Like she got something to her. So like with 2 people fighting you, yeah, you can lose.
Yeah. So, and also he's probably a little cocky where he's like, you ain't taking me down.
And if Ants can beat Jonathan Majors, anything is possible.
All right. We went.
You go to bed.
We took
What?
way too much time.
Go to bed. You're exhausted. You can see that it's written all over your face. You're exhausted.
No, I can power through.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk Daredevil.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh man, Daredevil was fun.
Yeah.
This the first episode that I just had a really good time, and it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Exactly what they said it was going to. What they said was going to happen. Happened. I was happy with it.
Yeah, they put these 2 episodes up for a reason.
Yeah, you had to, right? I mean, because the first one with the bank, some people are calling it a filler, some people are calling it like a bottle episode.
Definitely wasn't filler.
I can see it being a bottle episode for sure, because it did explore Matt's like problem, that he's having, trying to think of his dilemma of who do I want to be, and that. But yeah, I wouldn't consider it filler. It's definitely more of a bottle episode, but it's just I don't want fillers. I don't want bottle episodes. I don't want.
Would have been.
We have 9 episodes. They all better be.
It would have been filler if it was 19 episodes, 18 episodes. It would have been filler then.
No, I mean, I lean more on it being a bottle episode than a filler, because it did drive some plot issues with him, on a personal level. So it was more character than anything else.
It's character development. So character developments are usually filler. So that's why,
or not filler.
I guess this is something we already had, but
filler is when nothing happens. That filler is just you pad the runtime, or you pad the season, and I mean, you could make a case for it being filler. I don't see it as being filler.
If you took it out, could you go from episode 4 to 5, 4 to 6?
Yeah.
Have nothing, no problems.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, that's what a bottle episode is too. I mean, but either way, with 9 episodes, I don't want any of that shit. I want main story each episode going and doing it. I don't want flashbacks. I don't want, unless a flashback is like I don't want a whole episode of a flashback. Like that's the problem, is like we have 9 episodes. They all have to count. They all have to matter. And I'm not saying it's a Daredevil issue, because it is definitely a Marvel issue. Or not even Marvel, this Disney Plus issue. Because every fucking show, no matter if it's Star Wars or Marvel, they all have it. So, but yeah, I don't know. But between the 2 episodes, because it was definitely like a good part 1, part 2 kind of thing. What you guys think about it? What you think, Brandman?
For the second episode?
Either one.
Well, the first I absolutely loved it. I thought that I liked the whole kind of bank heist, Matt Murdock being stuck in a contained space and just having to kind of figure it out. I thought that was very Daredevil. I like how they utilized like his other senses for this episode in particular. Fight scenes were appropriately brutal, especially near the end. Was not expecting the Mr. Khan cameo either. And then it was finally cool to see him suit back up and be full on Daredevil at the end of episode 6, and just pretty much give Muse the work. But yeah, it was they were pretty fun episodes. I like the parallels they're doing between Matt and Wilson Fisk.
Yeah,
that's a really cool part to see as well.
Yeah, you start to see the cracks in them not wanting to be who they used to be, and then you start to see little things, because even like the shirt ripping, I thought was interesting. It was like, oh, he's getting bigger.
He's gotten bigger. The more he becomes Kingpin. The more the bigger he gets. And they said that he was going to get bigger, and this is like a superpower almost to that effect. So they already now said that was going to happen, and it's happening, and it makes perfect sense. And once again, because you can mirror what's going on Matt with Fisk, then you can go ahead and say, okay, Matt's also getting closer to that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all right, Brandon.
Yeah, but you sleep.
I'm good.
We're looking. So,
I'm good.
Yeah, but
I'm just very numb today.
Yeah, no, feels. Who's that? Delta Dan said, Disney Plus has a bad track record for their streaming stuff. Yeah, especially with this like live action, Marvel or Star Wars kind of stuff. Animation, not so much, but with like this big franchise stuff, yeah, I don't get why they're shooting themselves, because like they heard everyone being happy. We're like, we get 18 episodes, holy shit, everyone was happy, and they're like, nah, we're gonna do 9. They're like, what?
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah, like why do I have to wait like a year for 9 more episodes? Like,
because they're not done. They're reshooting us a lot of the stuff.
Especially considering they're like well into filming season 2 of this.
Yeah. But what about you, Brian? What you think about any of the episodes?
Well, the reason why they left 5 and 6 hours, because they looked at 5 and they realized that this is not, I can't release this and this be the only thing that.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I really don't care if it's a filler or not be filler, because the problem is that we're not getting 9 episodes. What it was it shows the further along the development of what's going on, the man, and realizing that he's needed. All the things that happened showed that he's understanding they need a hero.
They need a hero, yeah.
All I kept hearing the entire time was you ever see that movie Short Circuit? I need a hero.
Yeah.
And the little robots that going on. Like, that's all I kept thinking. Like, he's realizing that he's needed throughout the entire, that things won't work the way he thinks it's going to work. You can't just work on the judicial system. There are things that he literally has to do. So I feel like that was the whole point of getting, episode 5. And it wasn't like too long. And I feel like, Rich having, Kamala's dad there and talking about her, it was just a cool little small little thing, and that was fine, and then 6 was an episode. The whole thing was a good ass episode, both sides of the mirror, with Fisk and with Matt. I mean, just loved it, and I love that Fisk is becoming Kingpin the way he's doing it. And Vanessa's like, it's like she's liking it too, man. She's like,
yeah, oh yeah,
yeah. That's the one I love right there. And then we all knew Adam had to go. We all knew Adam was strung up somewhere. Waiting, he came in, threw him an axe. Dude, I was like, let's go. You're such a badass. I loved it. I loved every second of it. And then to give Matt in the suit, what I've been telling you, this what we need was epic. But that turns around, lets me look at the rest of the past episodes and like, why couldn't you do those things? Why couldn't it be you could have been doing this from the beginning? What's wrong with you? These should all be like 9.0, 9.2 rated episodes. It could have been, which is a little bit more Daredevil, but not even with the mask, but just him, doing things, out without the mask and just being those type of that guy.
Yeah, because I mean the fight scenes have been pretty solid. I think all season. From the first episode, and then the apartment fight scene was super quick, but it was well done. The bank fight scene was super good. So it was like you have solid fight scenes, like
that Muse fight scene when
that was nasty.
So good. I was like,
what are you screaming for, man?
Yeah, but it was like, and it was done like Brandman said so well when it's mirrored with the Kingpin and his fight scene. Yeah, and it was like, oh, so good. Like they both do a body slam at the same time. It was like it's just done so well, and I love seeing the mirror of each other.
Yeah,
like it is a cliche kind of thing, but it works. It's cliche things are that because they work. So and it works perfectly for this show.
And it works for them because they're both born again. They're going to become the character again. They're reborn.
Which I'm good with
that character. They can't get away from being that character as much as they're trying to. Yeah, they're realizing they can't.
Yeah, it's who they are. It's always like the big dilemma they always say with like superheroes. It's like who are you really? Are you the hero, or are you the the person? I think I forgot what it's called. Is Superman or is it Clark Kent? Who's
Clark
the
Kent.
real person? You know what I mean? Same thing with Batman. Is Batman really who you are, or are you really Bruce Wayne? So, and that's usually with heroes. It's always like the hero is who they really are. So it's kind of for both of these guys. They're both. We're trying to hide who they were. But
it's fun.
Yeah. Well, Kingpin is getting together all the shitty cops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, you're being like you're being a mob boss while being the mayor.
While being the mayor. Yeah, that was super skeezy.
Yeah. And then of course you see the two shitty
I thought
cops.
that's exactly what they usually do.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal.
That was real life based on true events.
Because they even got to a point where like some of them were looking at them like, are we doing this? Are we just able to be crooked cops and no one gives a shit? So I just thought it was interesting because like I'm like, oh, they're gonna go after like Muse, and meanwhile like Daredevil was gonna like, oh, here he is, and they're like, oh, but you're the bad guy, because you wear a mask, which I think they're leading up to that.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously Muse got away and blah blah blah. But the bigger thing they're also where they're hinting at is the big return of Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
We saw him already. He's kind of hiding out, wherever the hell he was hiding, but these cops think they are the Punisher. You know what I mean? They think they're doing his work. So he's like, they're setting it up where he's gonna come out and he's gonna mess up some stuff.
Do you think it happens in Daredevil, or does it happen in his own mini thing?
Well, it starts in Daredevil because the set leaks kind of already kind of spoiled it. But I don't know how far it goes into it though. Because I know the Punisher special is just gonna be Punisher, and I wonder if he goes hard into like stuff like that.
His cops,
they're
setting it up, and then that's what he does now.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I just want seeing that also happening. So it's also Punisher being born again. So was the sword dude the same dude from Hawkeye? You guys know what I'm talking about or no?
Which one?
He was in the party as well, right? And they showed a clip on a cell phone of some dude with a sword, like fighting off bad guys. When they do the interviews of the people, those which I really like that. I really like how they do that. But somebody was looking at like the sword dude like fighting bad guys.
Not sure I caught that.
I don't know if it's the same guy or if it's the same person. Because then also like that's why I couldn't tell who was in when he was doing the party, and those two dudes, there's like the fancy dude and the blonde chick were telling him like, hey, we know, you can't do both kind of stuff. So that's why I was like trying to figure out like, wait, is that the same dude? Because they talk about the sword guy again, and that's what threw me off. I didn't get a chance to look at it. Yeah, it is him. Yeah, Jack.
Yep, it is. I was looking
for the swordsman's role in it.
Yeah, I was pulling it up.
I don't know if it's the same actor though.
Well, it's the same character. Yes,
it's the same character. He looked very much, alike with the mustache and stuff like that. But I can't tell if it's the same. It was the same guy. It was Tony something. Yeah, Tony Dalton. Yeah, has made his return in Daredevil Born Again. So yeah, but it was the same dude. Yeah, so like they're tying in a bunch of stuff. Like they're obviously tying in Miss Marvel. Now they're tying in Hawkeye.
I'm just telling you, it's in the same universe, that's in the same place, and all New York's connected and still going on.
Yeah. Thank you, Delta Dan. Yeah, it was the same dude. Yeah. So talking shit to Fisk. Yeah, he was the sword guy dating Kate Bishop's mom. Yep. So he just moves on to like shitty women. Because I'm assuming the other chick was his new girl or whatever.
Yeah.
So even they tied in Echo in one of the first few episodes. You know when they're in the diner talking. So it's like they're tying in these other shows already. So are they going to tie in the other Netflix shows? Are we going to get Jessica Jones?
I feel like they've already done it.
But she keeps talking about it. She's like, I hope I'm in it. I'm like,
she's going to say, I'm hoping I'm in it because she's already filmed it.
She's already in it. Yeah.
You know, that's why Mike Coulter is saying stuff like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind going to be back, you know, despite what Anzo wants, you know.
Anzo wants the dude from
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was like, dude, no. That doesn't even make sense. So he's just coming to get me. That's all. He's just trying to bait me. I was like, dude, there's no way.
I'm looking because I bought the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but he's not on the cover.
Yeah, what can I say?
Yeah, it's Mac, right?
Mac.
I'm McKenzie.
I'm like, does he show up in season 1? I don't remember. He's a good actor. I want to see him in back as a superhero, but I don't know if I want to see him as. I don't know if I want to see him as
you making them Power Man? You gonna put on Luke Cage? No. Oh my god. You want to see me revolt again? Like, why are people pushing my buttons? That's like, I feel like they're doing it on purpose.
Just on purpose. Yeah. Let's see. Where we at? Echo was trash. Yeah, they had a lot of issues. They're
just trying to get it done, you know.
Yeah, I think releasing it all at once was for the best.
Yeah,
it was definitely for the best. See, you guys are kind of talking, which is awesome. I love that. But this was a good episode. This is what episode 5 and 6, right?
So this was 5 and 6, and there's the next one we're gonna get next week is gonna be 7. 5 and 6 was good. 5, I'm pretty sure it's probably the lowest rated one, but they knew that, so that's why they released 6. 6 is probably the highest rated one. So if you releasing the lowest one with the highest one, it's a good thing. You get more Daredevil, and you finally get him in the suit. The suit looks pretty cool, and then they kind of tease the new suit. So I mean, all these things are all going well for Daredevil, and I'm hyped to see what happens on 7.
Yeah.
Same.
There's 2 things. It was like, did anybody else think that was an Infinity Stone? Like for a second, I was like, wait, what? Why is the Soul Stone just in somebody's locker or box? Because I did find that funny. I was like, really?
It was like, wow. If you put it in a gauntlet, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I did find that kind of funny. And then when he decides to get the mask or to get suited up again, you see him like having that like you see the gears turning in his head, and he's like, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it no matter what, whatever.
It's like, just might as well do it, you know. And that's what kind of like the bank heist was all about. Was like him like realizing
how much his need, how much of a need he was.
But I mean, that you could have done that in like fucking 5 minutes. You didn't have to stretch it out for a whole episode. You could have done it in like 10 minutes. Like,
no, I think that the bank episode was fine. I mean, they released.
I didn't hate it. But
it was, yeah. Something happened, I guess.
That's cool. I mean, see him kick that guy's ass on the stairs, and then like grabbing the gun too. Like,
that was brutal.
Yeah, as he's choking the dude out. Yeah.
But seeing him break into a safe like that, you realize how his powers and how unbelievable they really are.
Yeah. We said Echo ending was super whack. Didn't hate most of it. The ending was.
I can't even remember tell you too much about Echo.
Everything was fine with the build up and leading up to it. Then the ending was just like, what? Okay, what? Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. They were trying to figure shit out and they didn't know what to do. I feel like, Yeah, I think I did for a sec. I was like, "What the f?"
What the fuck?
Yeah. But
Like,
yeah,
who
you guys got
who did
anything
he
else?
throw off? Who did he throw off the mountain to get the soul
What do you mean?
stone?
Oh,
You had to sacrifice somebody, right?
yeah. Like, who did he sacrifice?
It was Adam. That's what he sacrificed.
Oh, jeez. Can you imagine? Well, you have to be somebody that you love, right? Or supposedly, I don't know.
It's a thin line between love and hate.
I guess so. So I prefer people to watch Solo Leveling. Yeah. Since Bank Heist failed, it showed why Irish dude in Fisk office didn't want him to pay the 818. Oh yeah, all that money. Yeah. I'm sitting here listening to you guys eating ice cream out of a family container. I never felt so old and young at the same time. Yeah, because you guys are having your own conversation in chat, which is it's awesome. I love when you guys are like hanging out in chat and stuff like that. So, but I don't know. You guys got anything else with these 2 episodes?
My only question is Vanessa. So he did so much to kind of attract her and really like bring her back in. What happens when she finds out that Adam was killed? You know, and he dragged the body like up.
Yeah.
What happens then? Did she turn on him? Did she try to get him imprisoned? Does he then have to put her away? What happens?
Either that or she like loves him even more. She goes, yes, this is the man I love. This is the man I fell in love with. Like, you wouldn't take all that shit you were saying before. Like, oh, it's okay. Like, no, I fell in love with the man that will go out and murder a person that looks at me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because she's psycho like that.
Yeah, she's
by the time he gets
too.
the new suit on, he's gonna be like the giant, like the state marshmallow man. All again. So that's gonna be cool.
Yeah. Well, anything else then?
I mean, I enjoyed it. This is the first time that we left it. And I said, so when I grade, we go do the round table on Sunday. I'm actually gonna say I won't give it an A. I'm gonna get 6 to 8.
100%. 100%. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. I mean, that's what I wanted from the beginning. It just sucks to have to wait, to the the second half of the season to get it.
Yeah.
He's gonna say Vanessa dude had an axe and it was self-defense. So
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's so smart.
Maybe one that did not like Wicked.
Yeah, I liked Wicked, so I like the play though. So
me too.
That was pretty good. But cool. Yep. There's some other stuff I want to talk about with Daredevil with some of the casting. But we'll save that for after. So if you're not watching live and you're on the replay, thank you. And if you want to come in and check us out, be part of the show, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come and join us every Monday, Thursday, and Saturdays now. So yeah, we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. But if you are in the live chat, stick around because we are going to talk about our next topic right now. But before we do that, Deuce coming in with Solo Leveling season.
Do so.
You know what? I gotta watch the second season. I haven't even started the second season.
I've been watching it, so I've been watching this recently.
Okay. Season 1 it's so good. It's so good. I haven't heard too many people saying like they don't like it. Like if anybody that watches is like usually a fan. No, I turned it off.
Why it's still on? But Deuce, man, thank you again. That's also Solo Leveling. Yeah, season finale Saturday. I got to catch up.
If you're an anime fan, definitely gotta check that out. It's good.
And then what are we gonna get for Deuce?
See. Oh, here. Kind of animation.
Yes!
I was gonna do.
Shit.
got your ass.
I still love that. It just makes me feel good inside.
Does Dan say what's it on? How much does it cost? I think it's just on Crunchyroll. Is it on anything else?
No, this on Crunchyroll. I've seen.
Yeah. So, and then I had bought Crunchyroll just for One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I've been an anime fan for a long time. I just everything anime. Let me see, because how much of a nerd I am. I just bought this Akira.
Yeah. I ordered this the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, and Erica's like, I never seen it. I was like, oh, we're gonna plan out a Saturday night and watch it. And at the end of the movie, I'm just gonna watch her like be super fucking confused. Like, what? Why? What? Everyone that watches Akira for the first time is just like, what the fuck is that ending? Like, yes. Great. But yeah, it's Solo Leveling is an anime show. It's a newer one. Like season 1 came out 2 years ago, I think. 2022, maybe 2020. Might have been 2023.
I feel like I want to say it's 2023, but I know.
Yeah.
Do you do sub or dubbed?
I do dubbed if I can, because a lot of times I'm usually doing something while I'm watching it, so I try to do dubbed. Yeah, like that was the issue with me with One Piece. So I got caught up to a point, and then the dub was done. You know, and so I had to like sit and watch and read. And then recently, like a week ago, maybe like 10 days ago, they released the last little bit dubbed. So obviously I rewatched it. So, yeah. But even like Dragon Ball Daimo or Daima, whatever. That one's pretty good, but I've been waiting until the dubs come out just because I'm so used to the voices, the American voices.
Because dubbed is like always, isn't that a week behind?
That one was a little bit longer, and it's usually a little while behind. But they're doing the Dragon Ball stuff pretty quick. Dub is 2 weeks behind. Yeah, they're doing the Dragon Ball stuff really quick. Yeah. So, yeah. So, but the Dragon Ball stuff is actually pretty good. Like, I'm like, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I'm like, really? They're kids? What? It's really freaking good. Like, I got to admit, like, it's pretty solid. So,
you guys all talking about. I will be so Delta Dan will be 40 April 8th. That's awesome. That's like next. It's not next week. It's the week after. So yeah, what 10 days or something like that. For Delta Dan. And then
happy birthday in advance, man.
Yeah, definitely happy birthday. I turned 40 June 14th.
Everyone turned 40. Let's see. I'm so like lost with you guys. We said, don't get me wrong, you don't look like you're in your 40s, but I thought you were close to the age because of the things we talk about. Yeah. That's usually a dead giveaway, is like the same likes and stuff.
That's true.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes you don't even know how they are.
Yeah. There you go. 1 year and 5 months older. So almost a year and a half older.
So you 1 year and 6 months older than me?
Yeah, there you go, Mama Bear. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday, Delta Dan. Yep. Oh, man.
I won't forget. I'm going to put it in my calendar. So when we get on the 5th, I'll be like, hey, Delta Dan, your birthday was just.
I think it's on a Tuesday. So April 8th is on a Tuesday. So we'll be
which is perfect because that means we'll be on and they will hit midnight. We're like, Delta Dan. The balloons all fall.
Yeah, technically. It says Crunchyroll free. It's something you have to watch on PC. No, you can download on your phone. I have it on my phone. I have it on my TV too. It's an app. There is a free option, but you to get the new stuff, all the good stuff, you need to pay for it. That's why I had paid for it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of it after I got caught up with One Piece,
18
and then
years later.
I just started. I started watching a bunch of different shit. Like stuff I haven't watched in a while, and I got caught up. I got caught up with One Piece in like a year.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a year.
You ain't so exhausted, B. Go.
Yeah, get out of here, man. Go get some sleep.
Okay.
You were tired when we started, so that's why I respect you, but go to bed.
I wasn't tired. I was just in a sour mood. No, I can.
That's talking about sour mood, man. That's the way I live. This is where I live. Sour mood. Just be a little pissed off, just a little bit every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's called being the boss.
Exactly.
You're not mad. But yeah. Hey, get out of here. We're not gonna do much. I think we're just gonna probably hang out for a few more minutes and then probably call it a night.
Yeah,
I can
find a time to talk to adolescence, but that was whew.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Yeah,
that's not tonight. You're not gonna be able to get all that in.
No, especially not this time of night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can see. Maybe tomorrow we'll record some stuff and put it out.
Yeah, that'd be good. We could give it to all the members. I would love to do that.
Give members first.
Members.
Yeah,
and release on Sunday or something.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow night. So.
Yeah. Hopefully, I go see a movie. We'll see.
Oh, that Jason Statham movie is coming out, isn't it?
So that's what happened with T. So T said he just came home from watching Working Man.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, nice. Damn. I'm like losing track of like comments today. Sorry, not it off. No worries, Mama Bear. I'm hearing all this is like we're all grown over here. Yeah.
Definitely.
For the most part, it would be crazy if we had to share your birthday with your daughter. Oh,
all right, we go. I want to tell a story. Story time for Brian. Okay, so see you later. But my uncle and my dad are twins, right? So they obviously they share their birthday together. So my uncle's down at one of my football games. My aunt calls me in the locker room, tells me, "Hey, I'm about to have the baby. She's pregnant with his son." I call him, "Hey, get back down there." She's in labor. He's like, "Can you hold it?" Like, dude, I am in labor. Wait, can I hold it? Well, this was his birthday. And so she went into labor on his birthday. He's asked her to hold it just to midnight. So it happened. And at 9:00 at night, my little cousin was born. Now there's 3 people with a birthday on October 17th.
Damn. 3 people?
So now they all have to share, October 17th all the time, no matter what.
All together. And it always goes to like the youngest. Like usually the youngest has the party, and whoever's like the oldest, like your uncle, is like, yeah, you get pushed aside. So
their 60th birthday, they weren't able to enjoy it because it's also my cousin's 18th birthday.
Oh man, that sucks for your uncle, man. Hopefully he has like a little cupcake on the side, like
happy birthday to me.
Yeah. Deuce, another $10. Jeez,
goes, you know what it is, guys.
Everything
come on,
digital is free. Let them know. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you can't say Deuce's name and not go. That's the Deuce. And because we were talking about Severance a little bit, I feel like we got to go. I want some Defiant Jazz. That's what I want. That's what we need. Some Defiant Jazz.
Defiant Jazz. Deuce, you are awesome. Thank you so much.
And guys, please
try to enjoy each fact equally.
Exactly.
I wish I knew how to mess with AI. I would have her change like fact to comment.
Oh. It should just be you say comment.
Freeze like
great.
So bad. So bad. They said my daughter would have stole my birthday. Yeah, I wouldn't even be mad.
No, you wouldn't have a birthday anymore.
Yeah, it's not yours anymore. That's it.
That was his complaint. He was like, so Father's Day is not even a real holiday. Now I have no birthday because I already had a twin. Now I have my son, so I don't even have a birthday. Then what day do I get? What day do I get? He's like, anniversary? No, it's your mother's birthday. My mother's mother birthday. Christmas? No, I spent all the money. What do I win? I said, Halloween? I don't know.
Yeah. Random day in like April or some shit.
We're gonna we're gonna make it, we're gonna call it Baron Day. This is your day. And it's gonna be February 29th.
Yeah. I was kind of lucky because like both of my sons are like a few days apart from me and Erica's dad, are both of our dads. And we're just like, oh, thank God. Like, because I didn't want them to share a birthday. I'm like, 4 or 5 days apart is at least a little bit. At least you can do the weekend before, you know what I mean? So like they're not right on top of each other. Yeah. That was like one thing I was worried. I was like, oh, hope no.
I was very sad.
Her daughter and father share a birthday.
Oh, that's awesome. I was sad because my daughter was born on the September 3rd, and the school cut off the September 1st. And we were trying to get it induced, like, come on, let this baby out, let it out. Yeah. Couldn't do it.
Dude, what the heck? Dude said the kids turn out fine. Trust
no
the process.
Shit.
Oh man.
Dudes.
Last time, guys, real quick.
Play this one.
Hello, rich people. Troy's joining you. Yes, I'll hold.
Exactly.
Deuce, you are the best, man.
You really are. This is. Did you see Tank's face? He went,
holy shit, that is crazy good.
That was gonna be
bonkers.
I need to ask him, like, what the hell were we talking about? I do not remember.
I bet you it was a theory. I bet you were coming up with a theory. And
probably. Yeah. Trust the process. Well, so or Nikki's just like, not holding it. It don't work like that.
I know. I was like, come on, he was so serious. He told her, he was like, look. She was like, you get here, it's happening whenever it happens. I don't care about you. Get your ass here.
Yeah. Pretty much. You want to hear something crazy? My dad's birthday is the 5th of September, and mine's the 8th. And now we're so close together, people would forget that we would give me present on his birthday. That's funny.
That makes sense. No, honestly.
Yeah, when it's that close too, I feel like if you can share a weekend, it's almost the same because like that's when the party's gonna be. So yeah. And everyone say, damn Deuce. He was awesome.
Deuce for the W.
All the time. And then Mom Bear said, Brand turned out extra fine.
Whatever.
Yes, I
trying to cheer you up.
I hear you.
Oh man. Miss all the shots you don't take, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the way I live my life. You miss all the shots you don't take.
Go for it. Oh man. But man, I think we'll probably call it a night. Yeah, I do want to talk about adolescence because that was a wild. That was wild.
It was, dude. Man,
that was wild.
That show. Oh, that
was
the 3 episodes.
That's the thing. People are like, it's the best thing all year. It's the best thing I ever watched. It was like, it's not the best thing I ever watched.
It was depressing.
It was
hard to watch.
It was an interesting watch. It was topics done very well. It was a lot. But
sometimes it was too realistic. I mean, you could see kids doing that.
Yeah.
They stopped short of blaming the girl. They stopped short of blaming the parents. Even the detective that's investigating, or the police officer that's investigating this, realized he's done a terrible job with his son, And it's so easy to make missteps when you have children. It's just so easy to get totally involved in yourself or forget how important it is that you're involved in their lives, that you don't know where they are at all times. You give them a computer, you want to let them close their door because you're trying to be the cool parent or whatever like stuff. You don't realize that you can't do that just because you're tired. Because you being tired could affect them forever. And it's thinks about all those things and all the times you could have stepped in. They could have stepped in and changed something. The father showing when you're frustrated, showing their frustration, how that could affect the kid. They think that's the way they deal with stuff. It just hit on so many different things. At the end of the day, I mean, it was difficult to watch.
Yeah. Lasted just the right length of time. I think like 4 episodes was enough.
Yeah.
If it was the 5th episode, I might have stopped.
Yeah. It was really interesting the way it was told too. Like it wasn't a linear kind of story, and it wasn't like a one person focal point. Like it was more about like obviously the son was the issue, I guess, but it's from everyone's kind of how everyone, like you said, the cop, how he dealt with it and how it affected him. That's 3rd episode.
Yeah,
the 3rd episode. Yeah, that one especially. Holy shit,
man. And even this the last episode. As being a parent, it's just like, oh man, it was.
Man, the episode with the psychologist.
Yeah, that 3rd one. Yeah.
That was so crazy. Yeah. But then I think, what did they say? They said, do you realize that we raised him and we raised her, and she turned out the way she is and he turned out the way he is? So
they're only like 5 years apart. They ones that like they were like 10 years apart or something crazy. It's like, no, they're fairly close in age.
But it could be as much as little as the father wasn't around because the business took off.
Yeah. So and it's like you said, it's the little things, and it's like little things when you go back and think about it. Just like that's why in real life it's just like, that's crazy. But like I saw a lot of the reviews and stuff like that where people are like, it's the best show Netflix ever put out. It's the best show all year. Like I haven't seen anything ever like this. It's so amazing. Like I haven't seen anything like that for sure. But saying it's like must see TV is a little much.
Yeah, that's
good.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, like I halfway through the 1st episode, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, I can never let my girlfriend watch this ever. Like she just, I like no, like she just like I know her and I know she like, it would be a lot,
Now
I even told
internalize it.
Yeah. I heard it was depressing having the mood for that yet. Yeah, it's like you said, especially being a parent, it just makes you think about your shit, and you're just like, oh, yeah.
And then you could be a parent of a boy, you could be a parent of a girl, and on both sides, you're thinking about it like, wow, even if you could be a parent of a well-adjusted child, you could be a parent of a child that's being bullied. It doesn't matter. All roads can lead to the same consequences, same type of stuff, same process. Is really, really, really difficult.
Yeah, because they even got into the whole nature versus nurture kind of thing. It's like how much does each part play in somebody's upbringing, and the decisions they make, especially at that age.
His father used to beat him.
Well, the dad, the father's father.
The dad's father used to beat him. He said, "I will never hit my kids." Did that contribute to the kid that needed it? Maybe this is the one kid that might need the rod. How do you know?
Did he though? Because by all means, he was a good kid. Passing all his classes, was good in school.
They said the last 2 years they haven't been paying attention to him.
Yeah, but they just like, he's stuck in his room. And you're like, oh, how much trouble can he get in his room by himself?
A lot. This is exactly what happens. I mean, my father took the hinges off the door. He just said the door off the hinges. I'm sorry, and did not let me close the door without knowing what's going on. That's the way I was raised. He didn't yell, stuff. And he's like, your private time is going to be in the point where we can control it still. We need to make sure you're doing what's going on. We have very open dialogue. I live in a house that was very open dialogue. That I felt comfortable saying things to my parents and saying, hey, this is how I felt. This is what's going on with me in school. And I think that's important too.
Yeah.
So, but just the thought that
good night. Have a good night, Nikisha. Appreciate it. We'll see you on Saturday.
Good night, Nikisha.
Good night. Can't wait till Saturday, because Saturday's gonna be fun.
Yeah. What? Where Mama Bear said she was shit, you said you're like a villain. It was I'm like an 80s villain. I don't give up. As long as
that's fine. Yeah.
Leave me alone today, please.
You just having one of those days. You ever have one of those days, guys? Come on.
Yeah. The Harley Quinn. Yeah, we need to watch the Harley Quinn. But yeah, I need to get caught up. I didn't even know season 5 was out. But
yeah, that keeps slipping in my mind. It's one of many I need to catch up on.
Yeah. But oh man. But yeah, we're getting into the whole adolescence. So if you haven't watched it, I recommend watching it. Spoiler, I guess, in our ratings. I recommend watching it, and
it's one of the number one TV show in America.
Yeah, it's like trending like number one for a week now or something like that. So
yeah, like one of my friends, it came recommended to me. At first, I wasn't gonna watch it, and then one of my friends was talking about how intense it was, and then she's like, "Watch it at your own risk." And I was like, "Oh, what the hell? I'll put it on." And yeah, I underestimated just how intense, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it lasted just the right amount of episodes. Any longer just would have. I don't think I would have been able to handle it. Didn't Stephen Graham co-create the show? The guy who played Eddie the father.
Oh, did he? I don't know.
Wasn't it based on a true story?
I think it was.
Was it?
I think you're right.
I believe it was based on a true story. Yep.
Based on a true story.
Says the creator says not a single part is based on a true story, just part of multiple stories that you've seen.
Different things. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, because it's like a lot of real world kind of stuff, and ran with it, to say the least.
And there's a huge growing knife crime epidemic in the United Kingdom.
So yeah,
that's what made it relevant.
Yeah. It was good. That kid was good. I think acting wise, like holy shit.
Yeah, that kid, that little dude's got a career ahead of him.
I mean, was anyone else? I was thinking the therapist should just push him in the face. He's standing up, like look at, he's getting all big, puffy.
Yeah,
chest.
he was squaring up and shit like that.
Yeah.
Better be careful.
He was stealing.
Oh, one more for
that. The neighbor across the way has this blinking light that's flashing right into my face over here. I don't know what their deal is. So they're
doing it on purpose. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's been going on. It's been shining straight through here. I have to, even when I close the blinds, I can still kind of.
I just saw it when you had your hand That's me screaming.
Yeah, Brandon screaming at his neighbor. Yeah. Oh my God, Deuce.
This is Brandon.
This makes me want to burn this motherfucker down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down. Let's burn it down. Let's burn it.
Yeah, that more or less sums my mood up today and most of this week.
Yeah. At least tomorrow's Friday, man.
Yeah.
So don't remind me.
Take a personal day. Take a personal day. Yeah, that would be annoying. But Deuce, holy crap, man! Deuce, you are the best. You are the best. Also,
yeah,
Deuce, send us your address.
Just have a box you're sitting here waiting.
Email us. That's our email. Email us your address. Let us know. It's you. Email your address, and we'll send you some goodie. Because technically, you won the giveaway. So, and you're our number one super chatter. So
yeah,
I would definitely send some stuff. Definitely send some stuff. Yeah. So, oh man,
when we go C2E2, we're gonna be picking out something for just for Deuce.
I did get my my 3-day pass the other day, by the way.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I know we are ready to go, man. I wound up getting a mic. We got a mic so we can do some live interviews, I should say. I got some fancy.
I'm gonna have to get a new one.
What's that?
No, for the hot mic, we're good. On the mic.
Get a new microphone. Get a new mic.
No, this is the mic for
okay.
C2E2. For when we have our yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably record.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting one. Mm.
So we could do live interviews. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then you guys can hear me when I'm talking to all these people.
Yeah, right. Oh shit. No. Sorry, Mama Bear. I clicked the wrong button. I took her moderating. I don't know why.
Good Lord.
Sorry. I went to click something and then something else popped up. Sorry, Mama Bear. I put it back.
Just for that, we need to get out of here. That's
it's too late. Everything's acting up. Everything's acting up. You got the power back. Don't worry, Mama Bear. A lot of TV shows and movies, the characters are created by real life events. Yeah, it's at least inspired by, get what?
Oh my gosh!
What?
You're amazing, man.
Get the hell out.
Seriously, it's all good. This is for y'all. Enjoy equally. Deuce. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I no longer can enjoy equally.
I know. No, you better send us the address. Like, seriously, man, because you won the giveaway.
Seriously,
you were in it. You won it. You deserve it, and plus, you just are awesome.
Yeah, you're just awesome in yourself, and that's one thing we want. I want to send you actually a Spoil the King shirt. I have one being made for you, so that's what that was going to be thrown in the box. I would love for you to have that.
Yeah. Just shoot us the address, man. Yeah, we got you. Let's see what I can play. Deuce, you are.
It's just like the bar me and Brandon were in. We were dancing. I was like, oh man, okay, having a good old time.
Oh man, God, Deuce, I don't even know what to say. Deuce, you are.
You
are epic. You are epic.
It was, but no, you are.
Thanks, Deuce.
You were amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Send us your address. We'll send out some movies and some goodies. Brian got shirts. So,
shoot, I just want you to be able to. Want you to be part of us. Want you to have some stuff. That's all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. Hey, oh yeah, Anzo, email if you see the email up there, email us your address.
Sent it to you. I
Did you?
sent
Oh
you
shit,
this.
you did.
I sent it to you. Anzo,
Yeah,
I
yeah, no,
got you.
Brian sent it to
I
me.
got it.
'Cause I was like, yeah. I'm gonna send it out today, or technically today. So
Yeah, technically it'll be today.
technically, yeah.
No, it's
Then
not
you
even a
get
big deal. It's just one of those things. I would love for you to have some of our merch. That'd be great. That's all.
No, we've done Mama Bear won stuff before, Anzo won stuff before. You know, like we've done giveaways before, so it's not like it's crazy for us. You know, yeah. So you know, Travis won some stuff before. Yeah. So yeah.
Shoot. I got so much stuff that I love to be able to share some of it.
Like I got this brand new sealed substance.
Ooh, I love it.
It's an extra copy. You know, so there's a bunch of stuff, man. So we got literally stuff that's laying around. So, and then Brian just buys a bunch of stuff by accident. They're like, I got 5 copies. Like
I do. I was like, hey, another copy of Scooby Doo. Who knew?
Yeah. So send us your address, man. Trust me, it's not a big deal for us. You know, I work in a shipping department, so
exactly,
it's very easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally Brian gives me the stuff and I just added it in with all the other stuff I ship out.
My man said, I want a few things. This is the first thing I've heard of merch.
Excellent.
Get your price. Exactly.
Yeah, get it, man. Get it. Yeah, the merch thing is new. You know, we're working on some different stuff, but I know Brian gets some stuff made. So
my wife does it. So I'm actually trying to get a Severance one while I was trying to get a hang in there for dealing like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what she's working on right now. So
yeah, I want to do the Devourer of
Feculence. Yeah,
do that one. Oh, what's the letter he says at the end? When it's the waffle party. He says something in it that's like super at the bottom. Brief fire. See if I can find it real quick. Nah, no big deal. Damn it. Yeah, I'm about to look for it. But he said something about like congratulations, but he says it in like, you know, a Melchek kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it can't just be congratulations.
This is what I want the shirt to look like. So everyone can see this real quick.
Happy birthday, you deserve a waffle party. That's funny. I like that.
So
like, if you know, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, Deuce. Oh man.
What about
They
this
actually
one?
ordered micro data refinement shirt coming. Nice. Support.
I got mine.
You may request a handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Handshakes available upon request.
I'm still looking for this damn letter. I have to wait until Saturday.
Which one?
It's the letter he writes like when Mark finally does Cold Harbor, and like you know, before all the craziness happens, you know, with the dance party, the band party.
Mm-hmm.
But he said something at the end of it that's just like, "Oh, congrats" or something like that. So, but I just love seeing so many people talk about the show finally, because like not enough people were talking about season 1. Not enough people were talking about season 1. So,
you know, I credit you.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's funny because you were saying it. I was like, man, what the hell is he talking about? What the hell is this show? What the hell?
Yeah. In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Let me see if I can
waffles.
find the letter.
Every time I hear, I think of yeah, with the waffle stuff. Oh man, the watch is right. Yeah, Shrek is awesome.
Oh, here I got it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I have my own screen.
Goodly splendors await
Goodly
upon your
splendor.
victory. Like that's awesome. Like that needs to be on a t-shirt.
Oh man, I'm working on it now. Write that down. Where's my notebook?
Yeah. You're like a marching band. Yeah.
Notebook.
It just love his vocabulary. His vocabulary with this whole season. And I know he said in season 2 he would hear people talk about, he would hear different words and he would start to see how he can like incorporate it into Melchek's like own vocabulary. So like as he would hear things in his real life, he was like, oh, I can change it and do this, or I can use this, synonym and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just it's so good. Yeah. It's just goodly splendors. Just grab an envelope, Brian. That's the damn thing. Dude said with my job, I was able to tell people about the show. They in turn elevated it. Word of mouth is key. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially with Apple. Like that's Apple's marketing is word of mouth. Like that's all they rely on, Yeah, oh, is that in your
yeah, these are all the ones I already took.
Nice. Yeah. But yeah, what word of mouth is, that Ted Lasso was word of mouth, Severance, Silo was word of mouth. Cause like I didn't know about Silo until I started hearing everyone talk about it. Same thing with Severance season 1. I heard a bunch of people I listened to talk about it. So I was like, okay, But that's everything on this freaking app. It's just all word of mouth. Although a lot of people canceled their Apple Plus after that, like that Saturday after the finale.
I just would want to watch it more.
Yeah, watch it again. Watch it again. But then you got all these other stuff. Dope Thief.
Yeah, dope Thief.
The studio. So like, there's a bunch of like, you can watch Shrinking. Shrink is another good one. Yeah,
I enjoy Dope Thief. Just grab an envelope. Yeah, I know. I have those too. Actually, that's the first thing I was gonna grab. I was like, I got envelopes off for days. Another envelope right here.
Yeah. Make a lot of sense. Yeah, with that one. Dope Thief. It was good. Dope so far. Dope Thief. Yeah. All right.
Let's get out of here. We hit 3 hours.
Let's get out of here.
We can leave it with this.
Oh man. Also, I didn't realize there's 3 Hellies technically. Because there's
the other Heliar,
the weird copy Heli, yeah, and then Heliar, and then Heli Egan. So that's funny.
You know what? Yeah, I didn't even stop to think about that.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Yeah. With Pedro Pascal in front of the computer. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's get out of here. We appreciate everyone so much. Deuce, you are the best. Seriously, legit. Send us your address.
Thanks,
man.
Deuce.
Send us your address. Yeah, that's on Apple. You need to have another show available before that Severance finale. Yeah. Well, they got the studio. I think they're banking on the studio to hold some people in, and I can see why people don't like it. Trust me.
Yeah, it's not for me.
I know Brian don't like it. I love it.
I was like watching. I was like, this is some bullshit.
I thought it was super funny. I love it. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's nowhere near as good as like Severance or Silo or Shrinking or stuff like that. But it is a fun.
It's just stuff. But I know a lot of people would have that same comedy. So I mean, and you know what? There's not a lot of comedy out there. So
yeah. So, but cool. Again, thank you everybody. Thank you Deuce. Thank you Mama Bear and Nanette, Delta Dan hanging out in chat this whole time. Thank you guys so much. You guys are super awesome. But yeah, we'll be back Saturday. We'll talk some more Severance, and then we'll hang out a few more Saturdays, and then we'll get into changing the schedule around a little bit. But that is it from us. Everyone go have a good night, sweet dream, sleep well. Everyone see you all soon. Like that.
Good night, everyone. Thanks.
Just finish it on that. All right. Later.
Bye, guys.